Okay, well, here you go. We're back at it again with that little goody two shoes. Yeah, I had a weird visual glitch earlier when starting this, so hopefully it doesn't happen again. All right. Anyways, before we start though, I can't. Okay, just goes away. There you go. All right. But anyways, before we start, let's take a look at the opening video of this because I didn't show it last time because I didn't know if I could show it or not. Because like demo stuff. What the heck? Last time it straight up played the thing.
Little goody two shoes.
Maybe if I... maybe... What the heck? It played the video last time I tried to... You know what? Screw this. I'm just gonna start over. You gotta start over! I should have done that last time, but I just didn't know. I didn't know. Astral Shift. Collective. I haven't heard of either. Square Enix? Fmod. Warning. This game contains flashing lights and intense sequences. Yeah. I like how the aspect ratio changes. I did it again. I don't know what that says. I can't read spaghetti. Yeah. Alright, there you go.
Little goody two shoes.
A lot of work went into that. God dang. This was made by Square Enix? I did not know that. Alrighty then. Anyways, what are we doing? Nah, like this. Hold up. Like this. Head to Kefferberg Village. Fine, I'll do that. How do I run again? I forgot. Like this. You know, it might be because like I'm not a girl or anything, or a basketball player, but whenever I see shoes, I don't really, you know, go into town and start talking down to people like, ha, look at my shoes, you're poor. No, that's just me though. I wonder how hard it was to animate this because of all the frills. You have any idea how hard it is to like, or how heavy, like dresses with frills are? God dang. I draw that like almost every day. And it's hard. It's more time consuming, really. Yeah, it's not that hard. It's just really time confusing. Consuming. Where's everyone? Oh, do folks usually gather here? I wonder if something happened. Come now, Rosamarine. We must find out what's going on. Yes. She died. Say, Rosamarine, don't you ever get tired of wearing those shoes? My clogs? Aren't they heavy? Oh, not at all. You'd be surprised. Would you like to try them on? Me? Why not? They're really quite convenient. You can't feel the ground as you walk. As if I'd be putting these away for some wooden clogs. We can get you a red pair. Why, I've never worn clogs before, but I've worn hiking boots, and holy crap, those things are like uncomfortable as heck. I actually wore hiking boots to my job once, and I've never wanted to cut off my feet more than ever before. God dang. First of all, I didn't know that they were hiking boots. Second of all, they looked cool. Oh, at least Mr. Eugene's horse is stolen. What? Is this true? Mrs. Muriel? I'm not a liar, Elise. Yes, I'm afraid it's true. Everyone's acting strange, Elise. That's natural, my dear, but this isn't something to take lightly. I even heard some folks say they were hag-ridden? Hag-ridden? You shouldn't spread such nonsense about town, Grin. But old Jockin said the horses were stolen by the witch. Oh, for goodness sake. The poor lad couldn't be more heartbroken. For good reason. Go on now, I'm looking after the children for the time being. So, someone's stealing horses now, are they? I found a blacksmith. I'll probably get some... Huh? Mr. Roham's been keeping himself busy, it seems. Covered in dents and scratches, the anvil's smooth surface glistens in the sunlight. Man, I've always wanted an anvil, cause way back in the day I used to like take up what's it called? Blacksmithing. And I used to make like tiny little knives. Yeah. I used to try to make knives out of what's it called? Railroad spikes. Alright, so what do we do? Wait, hey, it's you. Ah, Elise, Rosamarine. Good morning, Freya, Lepkerchin. You've heard, I'm assuming? How about Mr. Eugene's horse? Oh, it's been awful. Everyone's been on edge. Folks don't know what to do with themselves. For good reason, I'd say, but Mr. Eugene's was so invested in his business, too. All Jockin's fillery isn't helping anyone, I can already tell. They were hag-ridden. Something tells me you know what that means. Lepkerchin? Ah, of course. It's when... Oh, she wouldn't know, Lepkerchin. I'm saved. Suppose not. What a way to start the day. I think I'll take a look about town. Better be careful, at least folks are getting rather nervous about this. I get it, Lepkerchin. I'll be careful not to rile them up. Sure? I should have probably gotten, like, cat. I should have probably gotten, oh. I heard it was a whole ordeal to get this grindstone down the hill. The worn down, rough looking grindstone sits on the centerpiece of the area. But yeah, I should have gotten 2 water bottles, because I can already tell that I'm gonna read a ton. Yo. Oh, I wouldn't know about that, Dorothy. Ah, there you are, you two. We can always ask Elise, Brunhilde. Brunhilde? Ask me about what, Mrs. Dorothy. Oh, but before we do, have you heard, Elise? About Mr. Eugene's horse? I know. Oh, the poor lad. Do you think my father's name is compromised too? Mr. Bernard's? Someone put one of the horse's saddles on one of my father's pigs, Elise. It's a sick joke. That's what it is. Sounds like it, from what I'm hearing. Oh, Elise, you're leaving Kefferberg, aren't you? Maybe one day, Mrs. Brunhilde, but are you? We've been discussing the idea, as a matter of fact. Oh, how could this happen to us? She just spins for some reason. Just like this. Okay. Find out what happened. Sure. Yo. Taking Eugene's horses was too cruel. I wonder who could do such a thing. The poor lad was just getting his business started too. Hard to believe he'd provoked any kind of ill will. I thought any of our townsfolk could do such a thing. I agree, Henrik. I've heard Lisbeth's goats aren't doing so well either. Alright, well, we'll have a look. Keep calm when it comes to old Jock at least. He's very much convinced this was the witch's doing. Just what we needed, isn't it? Come, Rosemary, let's go to the stables. Ah, good day. What's this? It's filled with dirt. That Wilma tried to make a planter, but it fell flat, huh? Chicken. And chimkin. Elias loves a deli. This must have been left by some guest, I guess. Huh? Sure. Shop. What's in the shop? Kefferberg's Inn. How can I help you? I'm selling. Something's going on there. Matches, bandages, ointment, spice wurst. He gives me three hearts. That's better than the bread. How many can I buy? I can't buy any of them. Oh, dang it! I thought that the 5 means that I can buy it for 5. Dang it! $5. Saint Walpurgis oil? Bottle carrying the oil of Saint Walpurgis herself, said to restore one's good judgment. Hearty soup. Looks like I need to, Sure that's all? Yep. You should come by more often, darling. Maybe, we'll see. If I can get a job, at least. Anything over here, real quick? Fish. Nothing here. Nothing over here either. I am record. Yes, I am good. I'm always paranoid about that. Yo. To let them know. Aren't we, Marlon? This is about the horses? It goes further than that, at least. However, whoever took Eugene's horses broke into the pigsty, took our pig, saddled him like a horse, and locked him in the stables. Can you believe such a thing, at least? A vile prank. That's what this is. I need folks to know Bernard had nothing to do with this. Olaf Kefferberg knows you would never do such a thing, Marlon. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about that. Well, we'll see where this takes us, I suppose. Thank you, lass. What in Lord's name is going on? Someone's playing pranks is what's going on. It's as simple as that. Oh, I should have probably done something real quick. Hold up. If if it lets me. Oh, that's right. I forgot it does that. Like that, maybe? Like this. This is okay. This is okay. There you are, you two. You're not looking so cheerful, Miss Lisbeth. Oh, it's difficult to stay cheerful with all these goings-ons. It's so unfortunate. You have to wonder who'd do such a thing. I can't have been busy, that's for certain. Now Elizabeth's goats are feeling ill too. Oh, Ariane, I'm at such a loss. Feeling ill, Miss Lisbeth? Lisbeth, the milk's given off this foul smell since yesterday. Their eyes are looking glossy too. I don't know what to think of it. The only one who could lend me a hand is Eugene, but you wouldn't want to trouble him, I see. It'll be fine, my dear. We'll have a word with Father Hans, alright? So much is going on. It's like the start of, my nightmares. How did they get their weight to grow this tall, I wonder? Fully packed in gold and the wheat heads sway gently in the spring breeze. But yeah, I always have what's it called? Nightmares about little villages being plagued and stuff. I wonder if this is gonna be like that. Wonder if this does anything to scare birds off. An old shirt and a straw hat rests mounted on the flimsy wooden structure. That's called a scarecrow. I'm telling you folks, this can't be good. It clearly can't Dilly. The lad's horse has vanished. You shouldn't believe such nonsense, Miss O'Dilly. It's far from nonsense, lass. Those horses were hag-ridden. That hardly matters, Dilly. I'd say Eugene having lost his horse is a bigger concern. Oh, you folks never take anything seriously. Come, Rosemary, let's go see how Mr. Eugene's doing. Ah, yes. Where is Mr. Eugene? Oh, those cabbages? Looks like water, almost. Something tells me that that's where I need to go. I'll come back later. I just need to make sure that I got everything. You never know. This might lower my suspicion. What's this? Leather purse. I can sell this, I think. That reminds me, I have a bunch of stuff to sell. I think. You can get some turkey, I guess. And never eat it because it's too precious. The precious! Just like first aid sprays in Resident Evil. Eh? Gefferberg's Inn. Oh, now it's not in the corner. Alright, fancy kerchief. Sure, just the one. Yay! Oops, I'm buying. Is that all, stranger? What's this? Ointment, that's right. Grape juice. Hearty soup. I feel like the soup might come in handy, actually. 2 of it. I already have some bread that like gives me 3, I think. Okay. Frickin'. Okay, grape, bread, mushroom, which I really don't want. Oh, I don't have that soup I mean the bread anymore. Need to go get some more. The bread that restores like 3 breads. I thought I saw people over here, but I guess not. Yo, you still open? I need some sustenance. Looking cheeky again today. You what, mate? Is it this one? Lepkerchen. Dang, it's 30? Fine. This one takes both. Actually, just in case crap, I can't afford it. Oh wait, no, I can only get one. I know I ate the pretzel last time because first of all, I kind of needed it, and second, I didn't think, after what that one guy said, like, don't trust Muffy, then I thought I, you know, not get her stuff. But I should probably get her stuff, just in case. She wanted a pretzel, but last time she did want a pretzel, but she didn't want the pretzel. Maybe there's an event that where I see her again. The what's it called? The sound effects. Something about 2D using like actual sound effects. It's just very satisfying to me. Like going from stone to wood. It's just an aesthetic thing to me. Alright, y'all, what's going on? Hi everyone, listen to me sing about my shoes again. You two have heard, I'm sure. We have. Though we're trying to figure out what happened. I'm ruined, that's what happened. As I said before, Eugene, we will do all we can to help. We'll gather the lads and send them out to patrol the outskirts. Are we absolutely certain that they were stolen? About that, Elise. Those horses were hag-ridden, I tell you. Not this nonsense again. I'll tell you, lad, there's a witch in Kefferberg. And who would you say that is? Even if they were hag-ridden. I guess. It's still a sad day for Mr. Eugene, old jockey, this isn't the time. I'll ask you not to try folks' patience, old jockin. Suspicion down! So far I'm doing good in that. Or anyone else's for that matter. Witch or no witch, folks. Someone had to do it. No two ways about it. Without as much of a trot or a neigh. Other was, when I got here this morning, was Bernard's. God dang. Is it already starting that way? My throat, god dang. Other was when I got here this morning was Bernard's pigs in the saddle. Don't rope me into this, lad. I've already told you I had nothing to do with it. Who am I to blame then? The witch? Let's keep calm, folks. There he goes. About to do some witchcraft. Can't fault the poor lad for it, can we, folks? Finn, Guido, and I will take a look around the outskirts. I'll go with you, Gustav, and we should ask Eugene if he'd like to join us too. Is there any way we can help, Mr. Gustav? Keep folks calm, Elise, and go about your day as you would normally. Leave it to us, lads. We'll get to the bottom of this. Folks truly are on edge today. I'll have to be careful with what I say about town. Hey guys, you want to hear about my nightmares? Or my shoes? And how shiny they are? Yeah, pristine leather. I'm rich and you're not. Got some stuff over there. Wait, first things first. Came to join our party, I take it? I don't think it would be much help. I was wondering if there was anything I could help with. I appreciate the thought, lass. We're a bit of a loss, you see. How so, Mr. Henrik? We can't put our finger on where to start, and we wouldn't want to search Kefferberg. Last thing we want to get under folks' skin. I understand. We should search as far and wide as we can, not two ways about it. Even if only a couple hoof prints, we ought to find something. May the Lord hear you, Henrik. You don't seem too hopeful, Mr. Eugene. Proper stallions don't vanish overnight, lass. Whoever did it knew exactly what they were doing, I'd say. Knew exactly what they were doing, huh? Some kind of animal expert, mayhaps. Hay. It's for horses. There sure are a lot of amanita growing around here. Think that might be huh? Oh, I see her. Right there. Did you see that? My Majima senses were tingling. Can you imagine? Elise is like a exclamation mark just hovers over Elise and then just punches Muffy. And then it just starts a fight, and then we brutally beat up Muffy. Ah, Elise, do you know any other way to tell, I wonder? Tell what, Mrs. Brunhilde? Whether she's having a boy or a girl, Elise. She's been keen on finding out. A little too keen, to be honest. You're making too much of it, Ariane. It's harmless fun, that's all. I dated too when I was expecting FL. I can't say fortune telling is ever a good way to pass one's time. Oh, I would never. Would it count as fortune telling, Mrs. Ariane? Now does it, Elise? Oh, that reminds me, Dorothy's done it just recently. Said the water turned out clear, which would mean it's a boy. You children don't know when to stay put. I'm gonna stay away from Muffy just in case. My Muffy senses are tingling. Something's wrong. What's going on? He has something for me. Actually, it's not. The fog certainly helped. That being so, Wilhelm, I ought to wonder if... Wouldn't folks hear the trotting? Clever, aren't you? Almost as if you were there yourself. Oh, but what if I was? Going a little batty here, are we? Well, I don't want to be a dick. The last thing I want is some suspicious. All this pressure's getting to you, Mrs. Bertha. Truly, Bertha, today isn't the day to rifle folks up. Lord knows she winds you up enough, Ludwig. Why, Ludwig? I wasn't riling anyone up. We can't be too careful is all. You call this being careful, Mrs. Bertha? Come now. Didn't you have a roast to tend to? Ludwig. Never take a side in a married couple's quarrels, lass. I understand, Mrs. Wilhelm. Suspicion down! You're looking rather lost there, Freya. At least, I hadn't seen you there. I can tell. I'm still wondering who could have done such a thing. Are we certain Mr. Eugene's didn't simply forget to lock the gate last night? How could you explain the saddled pig then? Right, I've forgotten about that. It sounds like a tasteless prank at least, as sad as that is to say. Oh, if only there was something I could do to make it better. Why don't you make something for Mr. Eugene? Make something? Like what? They're out searching the woods. They'll be hungry later, I'd wager. Oh, at least that's such a wonderful idea. I didn't even say anything, Freya. I'll bake everyone a pie. How about that? That's a lot of pies. In that case, I'd best get to work right away. I'm sure one pie can feed like 6 people. This isn't America, this is Germany. Make certain you find them, Gustav. Easier said than done, Father. I'm not too confident we'll find them, to tell you the truth. Eugene needs our support, folks, no matter the outcome. He won't find a thing, I tell you. And who would know, huh? Why wouldn't he? It's horses we're talking about. They couldn't have flown away. Nonsense. They were hag-ridden. Do try to keep calm, old Jockin. The lass is right. Old lad, horses can't fly. Even if we don't find them, there has to be something. You say you weren't confident you'd find them, Mr. Gustav. Thieves don't usually leave their plunder out in the open, do they? We must make every effort to fix this, Gustav. I understand, Father. Suspicion down! I guess I'll save. Ah, great, there's Muffy. It's rather strange, I must say. Oh, Elise, is everything alright? Oh, you haven't heard? There was up. I didn't notice it either, I ought to say. Fog, you say? I wouldn't have given it much thought, but it's perfectly possible. Well, whoever took Eugene's horses made use of it, you see. You'd start to sound like Mrs. Odili, Mrs. Mactilde? Mactilde? Oh, didn't you ever say such a thing again? Elise, oh, don't say such a thing. It's best I go, Mrs. Mactilde. These names. Miss Mecca. You know where to find me should you need me. That said, you'd best keep your distance from Odili, you hear? Old Jockin too. There's no need to tell us, Mrs. Matilda. What the heck? How come my Muffy senses weren't tingling before? She has something for me. Got the rinds, Tristan? Right here, no need to fret. Thinking of helping us out, Elise? I don't think I could be much help, but if there's anything else... I jest, lass. You best leave this to us, Elise. Eugene and Henrik are taking their time, aren't they? Give the man a moment, Tristan. The longer we wait about, the less chance we have of finding them, though. It was most likely just some tasteless prank. Who do you think did it, then? Now this kind of talk won't take us anywhere, lads. We're not even sure we'll find anything out there. Yeah. I think there was a thing over here. Is it you? I guess so. There she is. I'll spend some time. I better do things. Ah, I'm so glad you came, Elise. Anything to get me out of that rat hole. And to think I had to deal with these folks all day. I can lend you a hand, Elise. Whatever you need. That aside, Rosamarine, what was it you wanted to show me? This is somewhat embarrassing, but look at this, Elise. A pine cone? That's what you wanted to show me? It's more important than you think. This pine cone is my treasure. For goodness sake, huh? Oh? Granny gave it to me when I was little. Your granny, huh? I understand how she feels, I suppose. We're just the same as this pine cone, at least. How am I the same as a pine cone, Rosamarine? Oh, I promise there was proper meaning to what I'm saying. Alright, alright. Our time here in this realm is rather limited, isn't it? I suppose. You see how the pine cone is covered with scales? If you think of it as yourself and your life up until this moment, you can understand how each scale represents something, right?
I see.
Your experiences and dreams and the things you hold dear, all those things are just the same as the scales on this pine cone.
Rosamarine.
There are times when one falls off or gets damaged, and you don't feel as whole anymore, but you learn to be without it, and find that losing one doesn't mean
Now that you mention
that you'll lose all the others. Oh, Elise.
it's fate.
Pine cone. This pine cone is the representation of my path. It represents you, Elise. I've been meaning to tell you all about it for so long.
For goodness sake.
All these scales represent the path I've taken to reach you, and now that I'm by your side, I feel whole like never before. You see what I mean, don't you?
Shush it, you.
I do. Oh, I'm so glad I could finally tell you about it. Flock is one of those scales too. Did you know that he's...
For goodness sake.
Breathe, Rosamarine. You make me whole, Elise.
I'm here for
That's
you, please.
what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh.
Oh, don't get flustered. I'll get flustered too.
Oh, shush it.
Come now. We ought to head back to town.
But
Before we do, Elise, wouldn't you meet me at the viewpoint tomorrow morning? Alright. I'll be spending all my time with you at this rate.
I'm sorry.
Oh, if you're busy, then...
For goodness sake. Oh, but
wait, Elise. I got a heart. Liebes Bewills. Need some bread. Suspicion up. From Muffy? Meet Rosamarine at the viewpoint. Oh, Freya. There she is. Lipgritchen. Eat. Some bread too, why not? Get full belly. New tasks. Why does it have to be like Stardew Valley? Why can't I do all of this in one day? Like this. So where are we going? Upwards, right? Yep. What's going on here? Oh, what am I to do? Mrs. Lisbeth, you've heard, I suppose, about the goats, about what old Jochen said too. I don't think I have, Mrs. Lisbeth. I don't know what to do, my dear. My goats are so ill, I don't know if they'll make it through the night, and old Jochen's come by and called Mama a witch. Oh, he's unbelievable. poor Lepkerchen tried to defend me, but... Lepkerchen? Father Hans sent her back to the church for defending Mama. I'm at a loss, my dear. I don't know what to do. I'm going to have a word with Father Hans and old Jochen for you, Mrs. Lisbeth. No, Elise. I already feel bad enough for poor Lepkerchen. We're not witches. I know, Apfel, I know. Dude, frickin' Jochen. Chicken. Oh, go away, Elise. Why? What's gotten into her, Jacob? I don't really know. I think it's because of the goats, but... It's not because of the goats. What is it then? I'm not telling. I can't force you, but... Keep it to yourself then. I guess. You're just afraid of the witch or something, anyhow. I'm not afraid, Elise. Elise, no one's afraid of the witch. See? It's Jacob who's afraid, not me. Jacob, eat. You'd best ask Mr. Tristan to check under your bed tonight, you hear? You never know where the witch might be hiding. Eek, I'm going to tell my mama. Huh? No, wait. I am. I'm going to tell my mama too. Oh, for goodness sake. Suspicion up! Oh, she is here. Ah, Elise. Are you alright, Lep? I'm a little drained is all. You look a little more than drained, Lepkerchen. Folks have been coming to my prayer all day and earlier. I went to Mrs. Lisbeth's with Father Hans and old Jochen. What's the old geezer done now? He's losing his mind, Elise. And Father Hans is only making it worse. I told him he's upsetting folks with all this talk about the witch. Which he clearly is. He accused Mr. Lisbeth of witchcraft, you see. Right in front of the children, too. I couldn't stop him. For goodness sake. I tried to stick up for her, and Father Hans, he sent me back to scrub the church floors. Why that old? Don't make too much of it, Elise, please. I've had enough trouble for one day. Alright, well, I'll be by the bakery later as usual, Elise. Ah, dang, that's right. She kind of gives us free food during the day. Or at night. I kind of forgot to do that yesterday. Is Muffy over here? Nope. Is it this way? Are my Muffy senses tingling? Doesn't look like it. That's good, I suppose. Are you coming as well, Elise? Going where, Mrs. Marielle? Ah, we're helping out with the stalls, you see. Oh, you should join us, Elise. I'm not certain I had the time, Mrs. Bernhilde. That's alright, dearie. We've all been busy today. Oh, I wonder how the lads are doing out there. Going out on patrol day and night like this? Truly. So that's where we all are, huh? Feels a little empty without them hanging about town, doesn't it? Oh, I can only wonder what Kefferberg will be like in a few years. What was that? I don't even remember who used to live here. In its cozy nook, the old home waits to be consumed by the overgrowth. And the cat. Is this? Yes. There she is. I'll spend some time, I guess. She has her own little window. At least, there you are. Loitering about home, are you, Freya? Nothing of the sort. In fact, I've been rather busy. You did say you'd be at home all afternoon. I was going to get a head start in the festival preparations, but I couldn't bear seeing all of Kefferberg's on edge like this. More than on edge, Freya. The townsfolk are rabid. All this witch nonsense is only making things worse, too. That's why we ought to bring some cheer ourselves, Elise. For these folks? Cheer, you say?
For goodness sake.
You know better than to waste your cheer on these folks, Freya.
I know.
Don't say that, Elise. Look. What is it? I've been baking pies for everyone all afternoon. That's so many. Ah, I may have gotten carried away a little. A little, you say? It was a good excuse to try out my mother's recipes. Your mother's recipes? Yes. She used to keep a lot of journals.
Oh, it's wonderful.
For sewing and baking, for making ointments, anything you could think of.
I see.
So that's how you know how to do all that. After all, I was too young to learn from her in person.
Freya. Oh,
She died.
right.
Before I forget. Grape pie, was it? Huh? Pie. Your favorite, silly. It was grape pie, wasn't it?
Now that you mention it.
I suppose. Make sure you share it with Rosemary, alright? You baked me an entire pie, Freya? I'm doing it all for all of Kefferberg. I couldn't forget about you, could I?
I know.
I remember what you said about me showering you with gifts, but you're truly trying to show you how I feel, at least. Oh goodness, you're red as a beet.
Shush it, you.
Whose fault is that, you?
Oh,
I hadn't even say anything that bad, silly. One more word and I'll tell Molly about these pies. At least, up. Yeah. I truly did listen to what you said to me on Sunday, Elise. And everything I've said and done since then, I've meant it, so I'm well aware, Freya. Say, I'll be lending Mrs. Wilma a hand by the inn tomorrow at dusk. Alright, I'll be there.
Oh,
You could be a little more genuine, Elise.
For goodness
You could be a little less cheeky, Freya. Oh, but it's so much fun getting you all flustered, Elise. Why you? Hers is green. Yay! We're getting to be good friends. And nothing else. Just friends. Just friends. That's all it is. It's just friends. I'm sorry. Oh, what's going on? Seems like they're all back from looking for the horses, but... Horseshoes scattered about, you say. Found them just past the lodging grounds, but... Why in the Lord's name would anyone remove horseshoes? I wouldn't want to lend weight to old Jockin's nonsense, but... Wake up, lads. They were hag-ridden, I tell you. This isn't the time, old Jockin. We must keep calm. Thank you for your time today, lads. I'll be moving along now. I've had enough of wandering about. I've never seen him so disheartened, I must say. To think you lads didn't find even a trace. We looked everywhere, Mrs. Marlin, the pigs, the lake. Henrik and Tristan even followed the path to Primeldorf. Primeldorf? We ought to give it another try first thing. Ah, crap, it's Muffy. Ah, I found it! I found the horse. It's right outside. What are you saying, Maggie? Wait, nobody knows her name? It's the truth. It's lying on the ground. Is it alive? Take us to it, Lessie. Muffy's the witch. My word. Oh, the poor thing.
What in the Lord's name?
Good grief, it's nearly dead. What do you make of it, Eugene? He's exhausted. I'd say he ran here by the looks of it. No, that can't be. We've only just made it back. We would have found him, or heard him, or... I must say, I'm at a loss, lads. They were hag-ridden, no two ways about it. Look at it, gasping for breath, ill. Look at its eyes. Keep calm, old Jockin. Think you can nurse him back to health, Eugene? I'm taking him back to the stables right now. I'll lend a hand, Eugene. You fools ought to not touch that horse. Lord knows what the witch has done to it. Come now, lads. Let's go fetch him some water. I hope this game doesn't do the really lame thing and just make anyone the witch. Like if you have high suspicion of someone, whether that be Muffy or even, like, Elise herself, they become the witch and whatnot. I hope there's, like, an actual witch and not, like, progressively someone becomes the witch. He must have broken free from wherever he was being kept, I suppose. Broke off the reins and ran out to Kefferberg. I can't think of... Nonsense, Bernard. I'll have it said right here, right now, folks. It's best you show some restraint, old Jockin. This isn't... Old Stefan warned us about this. Oh, not this old Stefan nonsense again, you old fool. We need to keep calm, folks. Arguing about this won't... Have you no memory of his words, Hans, Gustav? He spoke of the ill fortune we've had of the witch. Of folks' livelihood slipping through their fingers. Old Stefan was a tormented lad on his deathbed, old Jockin. There is worse to come, folks. Mark my words. What are we to do with him, father? Just wait for him to tire himself out. That's all we can do. Come, folks. Let's head back to town. You frickin' Muffy. At the same time, I feel kind of bad for her. That tree has a ribbon on it. Things are starting to get a little out of hand, aren't they? A little, you say? Oh crap, cutscene. Little Goody Two-Shoes will be right back after these messages. Oh, what's that? You forgot to... Oh, that's why it's a save. Oh, what's that? You forgot to hit record on your VCR? Too bad. Alrighty then. What do we got for today? Help Linda with the apples. Play Kiss the Rat with Jacob. I don't want to play Kiss the Rat anymore. That game is rigged, I swear. Georgie Porgy pudding and pie. Kiss the girl in... That's not even the worst of it, sadly. Did anything else happen, Mr. Flynn? Finn? Something? You ought to have seen it, at least. There were horseshoes scattered about the lodging camp. Dozens of them. Dozens? Eugene had 3 horses taken. That's only a dozen. I could feel the hair stand up on the base of my neck. So whoever took them also removed their shoes. Pervert. I can't think of a reason to do such a thing in all honesty. It's a rather strange thing to do, isn't it? I'd wager it's a wandering thief of some sort. What would you make of the saddled pig then? Guido? Mockery, Finn. What else would it be? What we ought to do, Guido, is give Eugene all of our support. I understand it's painful to watch and a mystery in itself, but it's clear this is affecting Mr. Gustav. Oh, that's Kiss the Rat, isn't it? I can't tell who that is. I just need to make sure. Well, it's a boy and a girl, so that's definitely Jacob. You needed help with apples? But first I need some lore? Spare me, Elma. What's going on here? Elma's giving in to old Jockin's nonsense, Lise. All I'm saying is that folks need closure. It doesn't matter who's truly behind this. We need answers. To think we need to believe in the witch to get closure. I can't argue with that, Elma. If it's closure folks need, then we'd best make certain it's the good kind. I just don't see how we'll ever make sense of this, Henrik. Not like this, Elma. Definitely not like this. Ah, Elise. Feeling the pressure, Mrs. Linda? Aren't we all? I hate to ask, but could you fetch me some apples, dear? Of course. I'll be on my way. Thank you, Elise. I have my hands full with supper, you see. Do you need Rosemarine's help? It'll cost you 2... Why? We'll probably get paid more, right? Why does it cost 3? God dang, Rosemarine, why are you so fat? Alright, now. How many apples do these folks need anyhow? Here we go again. Oh, this is different. Okay. This and that to move. Round 1. Oh, don't get the purple ones. I feel like I've seen this before. Yeah. I did pretty good. What do you think? Alright, round 2. Good thing Elise has the power of Saiyans. She's so fast the apples look like they're moving so slow. Who's throwing anvils? Those pesky squirrels. Eh. Good thing the purple ones don't like stun me or anything. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I bet that's only gonna be a B though. Rank S. Yeah, Sailor Moon. We got the S stands for Sailor Moon. Dang, no money. Try again? I can't. Why does it take money to retry? Yay! Oh, where do you get all that energy from? It's not that big of a deal, Miss Linda. Thank you for your time, Elise. Make certain you get a proper rest tonight, you hear? Of course, Mrs. Linda. Thank you. Mrs. Linda, that for some weird reason that doesn't sound right. Mrs. O'Dilly, Mrs. all that. But Mrs. Linda, something about that doesn't sound right. We better, huh? What's going on? Just making sure. Making sure it's not something important. We know better. We know better than that, Ariane. Even that being so, Mrs. Marielle, I can't help but worry. Worry about what, Mrs. Ariane? I was saying how we've always made the best of this festival last. Eugene didn't have all those horses last year, did he? There's no denying that, I suppose. It's such a shame. The festival may not be as compromised as it seems, but it feels as though there's nothing but ill fortune coming our way, huh? Lisbeth's goats aren't getting any better, are they? Not that I know of, Miss Lorelei. Kefferberg's isn't what it used to be, is it? There's no need for such negativity, ladies. It's not negativity, Mrs. Marielle. You must agree this town has been rather unfortunate in recent times. It's a matter of perspective, Ariane. We can only hope nothing else happens before the festival. Yeah? Meet Lepkirchen. Do I have anything else to do? Have dinner with Rosamarine. No, we're all good. Oh, right. So before I do anything else, I actually, for some weird reason, I kind of like forgot the fact that this is a horror game, and so, but at the same time, it's like I heard it's like long, so I decided to like, you know, stream this. But when it comes to like future horror games, like actual horror games, not like super long ones, but the way I want to handle horror games is because like some of them are a little yeah, well, you see, some of them aren't exactly all that good. In the bad kind of, in the good kind of way, not the bad kind. But some of them aren't exactly family friendly, let's just say. And the way I want to handle that is that I want to record those away from streaming, so that way, in case something does happen, I can like edit things out and whatnot. Like I'm going to play what is that called? What is that called? Freaking Mario and the Music Box. But I'm gonna be doing that on my own. I won't be streaming it because like I heard that some of the scenes in there are actually kind of violent. I don't know, but that's how I want to handle horror games. And besides, you know, sometimes like nothing happens, so like editing them down might be a good thing. Although then again, probably not, because like that ruins the suspension. I don't know. I'll only edit the really bad things out. Well, but yeah, that's how I want to handle horror games. And I have like a whole bunch of time to myself, so I want to play actual horror games. Still wondering about Elise? I'm on my way home, Mr. Eugene. No need to worry. I thought you'd be looking after your horse. He's getting some much needed rest. I'm not confident he'll make the night, if I'm honest. Mr. Eugene, I'm at a loss, truth be told. Kefferberg isn't known for the house thieves, and I wouldn't want to believe in it, but I understand, Mr. Eugene. You no longer feel safe here. I've been thinking about it. Maybe settling someplace else. Where, Mr. Eugene? I haven't decided yet, but I'll put some thought into it after the festival. There's no business to be made here without my horses, you see. I understand. Why does everybody just say their names? Like at the end of every sentence, what the crap? Move along now, lass, before it gets any darker. Imagine if we talked that way in real life. The dark is getting darker. Folks are starting to get ready for the festival, I suppose. I wish they didn't leave everything piled up right in the middle of town, though. Nah, I'll get some stuff over at Lepkerchin's. The moon is so bright. It's green. I wonder if this game has any jump scares. Probably. We just haven't seen any. I bet there's gotta be like some kind of like there's gotta be secrets in here. Like if you stand in one area for too long, like a face pops up or something. What's this? It's a toy horse. Wait, is it right here? Yep. A simple wooden toy horse. Its wheels, now loose and rattly, can be sold for some change. I suppose. If it wasn't for Granny Gretel, I'd have to make my own bread every other day. A workbench sits outside, typically used by the townsfolk of Kefferberg to pack newly milled flour. Oops. It's locked, I suppose. It's not like I make my own bread. I don't need it to get in there. Granny Hole took me down the lake once, I remember. Carved deep into the valley, Kefferberg's lake spreads out between the hills. Dang, that's a lake? It looks more like a river. A giant river. Louisiana woman, Mississippi man. Anything? These mushrooms are in a circle. I wonder if that means anything. If you spin for long enough here, a super jump scare will pop out. Can you imagine? Dude, frickin' Muffy. Did Freya finally take you into having supper with us, Elise? You make it sound like I'm pressuring her, Papa. I'm on my way home, Mr. Gustav. Why don't you stay, lass? You're pressuring her. I'm not, Freya. You're the one who won't shut up about Elise. Papa, I have her waiting for me and everything. I wouldn't want to. Oh, of course not, Elise. It's a little late to go fetch her, so we all ought to get together before Rosemary leaves town, I'd say. Oh, you mean Elise, Rosemary, Lepkerchin, and I? That's such a great idea, Papa. Isn't it, Freya? These two have too much energy. This way. Isn't it time you head on home, Elise? The lass can look after herself, Guido. I'll be alright, folks. These two are on edge, you see. We're completely drained after looking for those horses all day. Yet we found nothing even after all that running about. It's good one of Mr. Eugene's horse made its way back. About that, we're not too certain it'll live, lass. I've never seen a horse looking that worn down. All I can say is that poor lad didn't deserve this. We really ought to lend him a hand. Eugene splendid the night looking after the horse tonight. Said he ought to be there in case. Such wretched luck he's having. I swear it's all Muffy's fault. Huh? Elise. Oh, what does this old hag want now? God dang, girl. Jeez. Where do you think you're going, Elise? Huh? I need to have a word with you. What's this about, Mrs. Bertha? Your cousin. That's what this is about, Elise. The lass has been wandering about town, you know. She's been helping me out, Miss Bertha. No, I don't think so, Elise. Your cousin's been telling folks here there's no thief in Kefferberg. And there isn't, Mrs. Bertha. So has old Jockin. He's been insisting on the hag written, hasn't he? Old Jockin is one thing, but your cousin has no right to be spreading such nonsense, Elise. Alright, I can have a word with her, I suppose. Suspicion up! Alright then, what do you make of this? Wait, so what does that mean? That they're suspicious of me, or that they're suspicious of that character? Cause I thought when I saw Muffy's face, it meant that Muffy's suspicious of me. I don't know. She's also been recommending Brunhilde herbal medicines. So has Miss Lorelei, because she cares, Miss Bertha. Understand she shouldn't be doing this. I'll let her know. As long as you understand, Elise. This is dangerous. I ought to make certain I bring Rosamarine to work with me, or I'll have to deal with this every day. Cover for Rosamarine. Keep an eye on Rosamarine. She's eager to meet everyone in town, but will inevitably raise suspicion if left alone for too long. The frickin' Rosamarine. I thought you'd never come, Elise. Oh, spare me. Here's your bread, Elise. You must keep yourself fed. 2 times bread. You too, Leprechaun. You're looking just as tired as I am. Can you tell? You're not as mysterious as you think you are. Now that's better. Move along, Elise. It's best we head to bed early tonight. Oh, Lord knows I can use some good sleep. How is he to know when you hardly ever pray, Elise? It's not as though he makes for good conversation, so why bother? Good night, Leprechaun. Good night, Elise. Why is she always on the swing over here? Wait. It needs me some stuff. You want an old horse? Anything else? I'm buying. What are you buying? I'm gonna get one of these. And two of these. Anything else? Some pretzels maybe? I got some pretzels. You blind? Maybe if you open your eyes once in a while. Yeah, funny looking, what's it called? Old lady. The horse, it died.
What in the Lord's name?
That a rooster? That's Mr. Eugene's. You've come. This crow, it's speaking to me. You're wearing them. Shiny.
Is this?
What's the meaning of this? Who's there? The hex. You're the bearer of the hex. Hex? What hex? The hex. You heard of it. You're wearing it as we speak. The hex. Stay away. Show it to me. I have nothing to show you. Go away. Why, yes, you do. Your desire. Your fervent greed, your boundless hunger for glory. Show it to us, show it to us. Dead. Oh, was I supposed to move there? My eye. What have you done to my eye? How do you know your eye changed? Show it to us, show it to us.
With it.
You wretch. She sees herself in the horse's blood. It's so reflective. The testament to your tender flesh is awaiting you in my grove. A testament? Your grove, our grove. Wait, you! I'm awaiting you, Elise, in my ceramic grove of wheat. A testament? Anyhow, I ought to let Mr. Eugene know about this horse. Tell folks about the horse. Sigil the Crow. You guys won't believe what happened. There was like this glowing crow. Its feathers were like golden, and then it like flew right into me. Mr. Eugene. Good Lord, Elise, what's got you in such a hurry? There's a horse in the crossroads. Are you certain, Elise? Yes, I'm certain. Are we just not gonna pretend that Muffy was the one who discovered the horse? The lass says she found your horse, Eugene. Take me there, lass. I'll go fetch the others.
You know,
But it's dead, Mr. Eugene. It matters not, lass. Take me there. Maybe this is a different horse.
what in the Lord's name?
It was right here, I swear. Good Lord, Elise. Would you tell us what you saw, Elise?
Wait!
There were crows and the horse was... Are you certain this is where you saw it? Yes, I am. You're tired, Elise. I'm certain this was just... There's only one answer to this, folks. The witch! You're lying, Elise.
Oh, shush it!
I'm not lying, you old fool. If you let me explain, I could tell you. You said the horse was dead, Elise. And it was. How could a dead horse trot away, would you say? Maybe it was carried away. You ever thought of that? It's no use trying to reason with her, Tristan. She's lying. Oh, Elise. Of all things to lie about. And what is it about these crows?
Wait!
It's the truth. I've had enough. I'll be in the stables.
Elise.
Elise. Tell us, Elise, are you speaking the truth? Maybe I'm just tired. I did see the horse. This one, I guess. Suspicion up! There was a horse and there were crows. Then that can only mean two things, lassie. A witch! You either witnessed the witch's doing, or you're the witch trying to deceive us. That's enough, old Jockin. Let us say there was a horse, at least. What's this about crows? As I said, Father, there were crows too. As I said, Father, there were crows too. In what way are these different? I think I saw what I saw. I won't deny any of that, I said.
Elise.
What I said, at least. I'm just shocked to see there's nothing here. Truly, I wouldn't lie about such a thing. You think you've got us fooled, huh? You shouldn't make such an accusation. It's best we... Can't you folks see what she's trying to deceive us? You know something, Elise. What? I don't know what it is, but I'll have it said, lassie. You can dance with the devil all you want, but you won't.
That's ridiculous.
That's enough. We've all had a difficult day today, folks. We're all exhausted, drained on edge, are we not? Why, you trying to defend her? No, Lepkirchin's quite right, old Jockin. Let us turn in for the night. We can come back to this tomorrow. I'd like to have a word with you, Gustav. You too, Lepkirchin. No need, Father. I trust Lipkirchen's judgment. Yet I don't.
I see.
I'll go with you, Father. You're going home, Elise, and you should think long and hard about what you've done. Yeesh. Tough crowd. Commercial break. That was dangerous. I'm worried about Lipkirchen, but I had to go home and tell Rosemary about what I just saw. Find your way home. What, you think I'm gonna get lost in this linear path? I don't know why, but I thought something new might show up. Just to be sure, I kind of want to see. Anything else? Nope. Just to be sure. Rosamarine, I'm about to kick your butt, I swear. You've been going on off your own, telling people they shouldn't do things that they shouldn't. This is bad. This is very bad. Had it not been for Lipkirchen, those folks would have found out about everything. About the woods, about what I said. That's right, I best get to that Crow's Grove. The testament, they have the tender flesh, I should.
Rosamarine? Are you right?
What's wrong, Elise? I don't know where to start, Rosamarine. I'm so tired. Is this rotten pigsty of a town? I saw one of Mr. Eugene's horse on the way home, Rosamarine. It was dead, but it was riddled with crows and...
Sorry,
I don't understand, Elise. You should tell...
You know...
More importantly, Rosamarine. There was a golden crow. He said he's got a testament. Oh, a testament. This is too much for me, Rosamarine. What else did he say, Elise? I'm so tired. Huh? I ran back to town to tell everyone about the horse and they humiliated me, Rosamarine. Each and every day I'm treated as though I'm some wretch. No matter what I do or say, I'm always... This wish of mine, Rosamarine, can I truly trust him to grant it?
Yes.
If you devote yourself to him and do his bidding, you're already aware of the sacrifices you'll have to make, but I would sacrifice all of Kefferberg if I had to, Rosamarine. Yeesh. I can't stay another day in this town. I have no choice but to find him. Take me with you, Elise. Huh? You're going there again tonight, aren't you? To the woods? Alright. I'll let you know when I'm ready. What was that? Go back. No, it was just some grapes. I thought that was like a doll or something. What happens if I go to sleep? Collected fireflies, 4. Okay. Am I supposed to collect up fireflies? This is the first I'm hearing of this. How and where did I get fireflies? You look nervous, Elise. That's because I am, Rosamarine. We can talk about it. I can try and... No, it's alright. I don't want to think about it. Let's go, Rosamarine. Alright. And so they did. Keep close to me, Rosamarine. Lord knows what we're going to find. You still haven't told me about last evening's.
All right.
Whatever happens, Rosamarine, promise me you'll keep close to me. Of course. Is everything alright? Come, let's go. She died. Rosamarine, maybe it's best you stay home. I can, but this is dangerous, Rosamarine. That crow attacked me earlier and all the more reason for me to go with you, wouldn't you say? I'm serious, Rosamarine. So am I, Elise. Alright. But promise me that I'll keep close to you, I know. For goodness sake. Find your way to the woods. I really like how they just kind of disappear whenever they join your party. Just fade away into the nothingness. Which way is it to the thing again? Yeah. Should be down here. Oh, cutscene. This is where it happened, Rosamarine. Elise, look! Those are horseshoes. There are so many, too. These weren't here earlier, Rosamarine. It doesn't make any sense. There are feathers scattered about, too. Are those from the crows you said you saw? I don't know what to make of this, Rosamarine. Come, Elise. We have no choice but to see for ourselves.
Rosamarine!
Wait! There she goes again. Where'd she go?
Rosamarine?
You had one job, Rosamarine!
For goodness sake!
Silly lass. She must have wandered in all by herself.
Rosamarine!
Chase after Rosamarine. Do I have to? Oh. Kermont. Dude, no way, Kermont. Well, I guess this is a Dark Souls. At least I hope you're good with the sword. Oh, it's a cutscene.
Rosamarine! For goodness sake!
Where in the Lord's name did she go? It best carry on, I suppose. There's no going back. I mean, you could step on the plate again. Oh, I can't run. This is so suspenseful. Huh? What was that? Pleasant surprise, pleasant surprise. How pleasant is it to see you here, lass? I thought you were the ones that invited me, Crow. Not every lass who gets those shoes winds up here. There have been others? You're not special, you're not special. Yeah, loser. Tough crowd. Who would have thought other people can wear shoes? Story event available. Chase after Rosamarine. What's this? Oh, there she is. She's gonna have a really funny face.
Rosamarine!
Yeah, sorry.
For goodness sake!
What were you thinking wandering off like that, you? I'm sorry. I told you to stay close to me. I got a little distracted is all. This isn't the time or the place to get distracted, Rosamarine. We don't know what could be in these woods. Does this look like woods to you?
Hurry it up!
Come now, we can't sit around all night. Yeah. I guess I can save. Dang, I thought this was a wall. It didn't look like ground at all. I thought this was just like, you know, a crumpled down wall. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I can't do anything with that. This is such a bizarre place. It's so different from last night, too. Their influence is rather noticeable, isn't it? Whose influence? His? Ah, of course. Whose else? I suppose. No matter what I do, try as I may, I cannot get past the swirls. Ring of... A ring? That's the crow's. What did you say, Rosamarine? Ow! My eye! It's gone. You've come. You've come. Look who it is. Look who it is. You've brought me such a good company, too.
Out with it.
What are you withering on about, you wretch? You've done well in coming here, lassie. So you'd best give me what you promised, Crow. What he promised? The testament, the testament. Where is it, Crow? Come a little further into my grove, lass. Why, you little... I didn't hear about this. Show it to me. Show it to me. What is she to show you, Crow?
Rosamarine?
Hey, give me back that ring, you... Show me how far those ruby shoes will take you. All that you desire, lass. It's all close, yet so far. You could at least tell me your name, Crow, if you have one. That's a secret. That's a secret. Why, you wretched bird. That doesn't answer my... Enough chatting. Enough chatting. Come find me if you'd like to know more.
Wait!
Come find me. Come find me. I suppose we ought to go find him. What's gotten into you, Rosamarine? You're not yourself. What do you mean? Oh, to hell with it. Let's go find that wretched bird. I don't think we should trust that crow. Alright, out with it, Rosamarine. You haven't been yourself since we got here. I'm a little nervous is all. So am I, but it's best we don't get distracted now. It may be she truly is just nervous, but she's rather cold, isn't she? Now, when you say cold... This well is rather deep, isn't it? Not very responsive, is she? A narrow brick well reaches deep into the earth's depths, its walls cracked and shriveled. Jeez, I'm getting like fear and hunger vibes from that well. Elise is gonna like throw herself down there and she's not gonna have any arms or legs. And then she's gonna find a floating... Whoa, what? Okay. Okay. Sure. Whatever you say. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Yeah. I really don't want to. Might as well eat this. I need bread anyways. This one too. How am I supposed to know which one has the freaking beaver and which one doesn't? Or whatever that was. Yeah, okay, sure. Whatever you say. Oh, what's this? We always keep our promise, lass. There's nothing to fear. And yet to see it happen, Crow. Fear not, fear not. Say, you're one of the Golden Crow's crooks, aren't you? A crook. Up. What else am I to call you? Birdie, Birdie. Oh, for goodness sake. Mocked left and right by these birdies. Oh, okay. Okay, sure. Oh, they're birds, not beavers. It looked like a beaver. Yeah, that's fine. That's fair. Attacking me before I can see it, yeah, that's definitely gameplay. God, this really is fear and hunger, isn't it? Boink, boink. Yes, yes, yes. Then she gets hit somehow. Yes, yes. Super spooky art. Oh, we didn't get the crow jump scare this time. There she goes. Might as well go ahead and check this again, just in case if it actually matters. Alrighty then. Save your progress? Yes, otherwise I have to go through that cutscene again. Ouch. Yeah, okay. Okay. How come there's no special death screen for those birds? Only the moths are special enough for that. I guess just hang out over here? Like at the very top? Nope, guess not. Nope. Do they seriously just expect me to, like, you know, tank everything? You see, in horror games, you kind of want to, like, avoid damage. That's kind of like the whole thing. That's what makes things scary. If you're guaranteed to get hit, then kind of takes the fear factor away, because it just makes it more annoying. Alright, let's go this way. Maybe I'm just supposed to know their pattern or something. Okay, we're right here. There's birds up there. I remember that. Every single tree shakes. How am I supposed to know which tree has a bird and which one doesn't? I have an idea. Use the thing that, you know, the whole game is built around. This way? Okay, well, I avoided that tree, but I still got hit. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those, huh? Yeah, it's gonna be one of those. Except I actually have a save in this game. Or just, I guess we can go down here. Yay, we beat the game. Ah, bird. Where? There's nothing over here. What exactly am I doing? Maybe go the other way. This way. There's nothing over here. Ah, there's a bird in that one, apparently. There's a bird in that one. They probably all have birds in them. What am I doing? Am I looking for something? Maybe that's just a troll. Maybe we're supposed to go down the well instead. I can't. What is this? A bird's claw. There's something missing in the center, isn't there? I suppose. Emerging up from the ground, a golden bird's claw stands immobile. Okay. I kinda got that we're supposed to get something from this, but... What? I'm on the bottom! I hate this game. Alright, try this again. Cat. No, it's a horse. Can't go over there, can I? Nope. Use a match. There's a bird here. Oh, I thought we wouldn't see the end of it. Come now, Rosemary, let's get out of here. I'm not sure it's that easy, huh? No, it's nothing. Let's go. And then that's... This is stupid. Alright, put the thing in there. That ring we found, would you say it could go in there, Rosamarine? He did steal it from us after all. Rather clever, isn't she? We'll put it in there. Oh, that's right, I have to use it. This one. Ring of hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Now we can step on that, I think. Before... He will be pleased, he will be pleased.
Hurry it up!
Where's the testament? Come further, lass, come further.
Goodness sake!
Oh, I've had it with you. Either tell me where to find it or get out of my way. It's best you don't speak to him like that.
Rosamarine?
Huh? All the answers you seek lie deeper within the woods, lassie. Will you give me the tender flesh then? Meet me at the wheat field. Show me your resolution. The wheat field? You have my word. You have my word. There he goes. That wretched bird's playing with me. A wheat field?
Rosamarine?
It's nothing. We ought to go after him. She's so nervous. She's hiding something. She's been here before, but failed. She's using me. I am the sacrifice at the very end. Alrighty. Alright, let's go down here, see what happens. Probably some more bullcrap. Horse cat. So it's true. I've never get used to these two feather rats screeching. She's here. It's best we move along. She brought the witch.
You know...
What are you going on about now, Rosamarine? You're in our lair, witch. You have no hand in this grove.
Out with it!
You got the wrong lass, crows. Now let us through. I suppose it's because of the hat. That obvious? You're in our lair. Our lair. The lair of... You would think that because of the way they say it, we would know how to pronounce it. Right? I mean, writing is one thing, but, like, hearing it is another. The lair of the Lord of... Do you know who that is, Rosamarine? You know him too. He's our merciful Marquise. The Golden Crow's name. It's best we move along now. Was it really not as obvious? Because, like, you know, the hat, the voodoo doll, the dress. I mean, it kind of speaks witch. I'm sorry. What for, Rosamarine? I'm aware I'm a little antsy, but this place makes me nervous, you see. That's alright, I suppose. I'm not too pleased to be here either, but... I can't tell her. I was hoping she'd be a little more supportive. Not even certain that I was expecting my bringing her here. Is everything alright? It's best we stick together, Rosamarine. I still like to believe that Muffy's the witch. Alright, what's over here? I see you taking the Marquis' invitation. It's rather rude to arrive in such good company, however. To whom? You know who. To him. That's who the good company is for, not for his Marquis. I am yet to understand what this Marquis nonsense is about. Not nonsense. Oh, shush, you feathered rat. How I loathe you naive sheep, following his blissful word to this moonless hellfire of ours. What are you? We all fed his gluttony, one after the other, our sins unearthed, made into a spectacle for all to see. Who is he? Your fate is one of us is sealed, you foolish girl. What in Lord's name is she withering on about? Is it really not that hard? Is it really that hard to understand, Elise? How dumb are you? I'm pretty dumb if all she cares about is shoes, really. Let's be fair, she went into town actually frolicking and dancing and what's it called? Singing about how good those shoes are. Which apparently wasn't just a funny little anime musical, that actually did happen. So said the father. You freaking weeb cringe. Yo, something's there. Yo, something's there. What was that? What did I just pick up? God dang it. Straw basket. Pretzel. Ointment. Straw bat. What did I pick up? I picked something up. Well, at least these are somewhat more fair. What are those? It's like a bird horse. Watch it, there's one right there. What is that? Can I pick that up? Guess not. It's even weirder in the front. Eager to meet him, eager to meet him. For goodness sake, these crows truly enjoy Mykonos, don't they? You'll enjoy his company, I'm certain. And why would you say such a thing? Lord does. It's no wonder he does, Crow. How do you know that, Rosamarine? She's the witch, she's the witch. For goodness sake. Why is it that I had to listen to this nonsense everywhere I go? Come, Rosamarine, I've had enough of this foolery. This tomfoolery. There's starting to be more of those. I've been meaning to tell you. What is it, Rosamarine? It's best you don't trust anyone you meet here, or even anything you see in these woods. Why is that? This truly is the path to reach your dreams. I wouldn't lie to you about such a thing, but I ought to say, this might take more from you than you're anticipating. Why are you telling me this now, Rosamarine? It might take more from me than I anticipated. Yeah. How much bread do I have? Not a lot. Go ahead and eat the soup. Got some grapes. What the heck? You were supposed to go right. Whoa. Jesus! Where did you come from? They kissed. I can't move. The one time I actually do kind of need the thing, the matches. The lantern. Matches. Well, come on. Now I gotta trigger this guy again. An acorn? A pair of acorns, each still clinging to their cupels. I don't think we as humans are supposed to eat acorns. Yeah. God, there's so many of them now. Wait, you. He sure likes to be chased around, huh? Come now, let's go before he decides to fly away again. It's best we don't stay here much longer. What do you mean, Rosamarine? I don't think it's good to get too close to that crow. I suppose not. That was eventful. I'm glad I heard of that. Man, it's been a while since I've actually laid on, what's it called? A game. Crow slate. I wonder what this could be. What's this stone slab? That's what I'm wondering. Can't sell it. A heavy stone slate carrying the depiction of a crow. God dang it! Wait, the lighting here is actually way better than the last place. Maybe I can save matches. I hate this place. Crow slate. Item get. What's this stone slab? I got 2 of them? I guess. No real reason to save. Seems to me something's fit inside, but what? Gee, I wonder what. Oh. I guess I need another one. Maybe. If this is longer. Yep. Where's there a third one? I can't just grab the previous one. Chicken. Grape juice. Fancy seeing you, fancy seeing you. I still don't understand what you want from me, Crow. Your resolve, your resolve. I have plenty of that. Don't provoke him. Provoke me, provoke me. Follow your instinct, lass. Pay no heed to this creature you've brought along. She's no creature, you wretch. Yet since you insist. Who are you exactly? Who is he? What did you do to the horses? I don't know this. You've taken them from Kefferberg, haven't you? Far from the truth, far from the truth. Oh, spare me. That old geezer's offering wasn't meant for me, Lord. It was meant for her. What are you... an offering, an offering. That old geezer, who are you talking about, Crow? That witch didn't ride those horses all by herself, lass. I'm not certain I followed, Crow. Pity you didn't get to enjoy it. Pity you didn't get to enjoy it. What's this wretch talking about, Rosamarine? Find me in the wheat field. Find me in the wheat field. Wait, I still have... He's not the one to sit and chat, is he? I suppose not. Come, Rosamarine, we'd best get going. I still have plenty of questions, but best keep them to myself for now. Rosamarine truly has changed. I've never seen her like this. You've met for 3 days. I wonder if it's because I don't know her all that well, or if those crows were speaking the truth for once. What do you mean for once? Crows are everything, but they're not liars. That's like a well-known thing. Wait, there's more? Rosemary tree? Nope, same thing. This looks like it could fall, but it looks like it doesn't. Run! Run! And flop around. Punch him out. I thought maybe you could check that. No, not the basket. What does this stone slab do? I don't know. Go ahead and give me this. Oh, hey, Ro, welcome. Oh, boy. Alright, let's go ahead and save just in case. I wonder if this counts the amount of saves you do. Go ahead and put this here. Not the basket. Can you do the thing? There you go. All right, let's see. Any more grass that I need to worry about? Wheat. Ah, how long has it been, I wonder? Tell me, how long has it been? Since when? Since you were bamboozled by one of us. Why you... I'm not like the others. I'm not one to share my sorrows. You'll be joining us soon enough, whether you like it or not. Out of my sight, you. Look at your face. Look at your face. For goodness sake, everything in here is infuriating. Well, maybe you should, like, stay away from them. You ever thought of that? It's almost as if, your wish or whatever the heck isn't worth it. Yo. No music. This must be an important place. Wait, before we talk to her. I have to go find Rosamarine. Same thing. What's up? Impressive, lass. Impressive, lass.
For goodness sake.
What's going on to you, Rosamarine? Who's Rosamarine? Who's Rosamarine? Ever since we got here, you haven't... Who's Rosamarine? Who's Rosamarine? Wait, Rosamarine. Who's Rosamarine? Who's Rosamarine? For goodness sake, I can't even hear my own thoughts. You're just in time for the tender flesh, lass. The tender flesh? That's... The testament, the testament. My eye! The tender flesh, the tender flesh. Wait, don't come any closer. We're rather peckish, rather peckish. I'm telling you, stay away from me. Could eat a horse, could eat a horse. No, wait. May thy flesh serve him, may thy flesh serve him. She died. Wait, she didn't die? She's missing an eye now. Wait, testament. Nope, she still has both. Oh, okay. Wheat testament. Is this the flesh? My own hair, a part of me, my mortal body. Just like Rosamarine told me.
Rosamarine.
Oh, I must find her. Lord knows what those crows did to her. Ah, jeez, I didn't know you had dark hair. Oh, it's wrapped in her hair. Okay, I didn't see that. And here I thought she was going to lose the eye. I got bamboozled. That's what makes this game so scary.
Elise.
Can you hear it, Elise? The woodland, my grove, it's aching. What are you saying, Rosamarine? You've lost your wits the moment we got here. Even under their influence, it's still...
Out with it.
I'm serious, Rosamarine. That's enough. It's aching for what was taken from its bosom, Elise. Now that you're here, it's reaching to you, reacting to you.
Rosamarine.
I still don't understand, Rosamarine. What are you? Can you hear it? Ah, she stopped time. Hear what? These roots, the earth. It's a horse, I think. They'll guide you to your rightful place, Elise.
Out with it.
I don't have time for this nonsense, Rosamarine. I've done what I came here to do. We ought to leave. To the womb, Elise. Where you are conceived. Where you will go to meet your fate.
Rosamarine.
You're not listening. To think he's once more trying to take you away from me. Turned my bosom into the parched wasteland, and yet this womb of mine still responds to your presence all the same. What in the... I will bring you home, Elise. I will do everything in my power to...
Rosamarine.
Rosamarine, take my hand. And then she did, I think.
What in the Lord's name?
I will bring you home, Elise. Come with me, Rosamarine. We have to get out of here. Yeah, oh, boss battle. Oh, dang, okay. Actual boss battle? An entrance has been opened. It's gonna be a chase sequence. Run, girl, run! And don't look back. The heck? Oh, the walls have spikes on them. It's a little hard to tell where he's charging. And also the hitboxes on these freaking walls. I need stuff. Go ahead and give me this. Jeez. But why though? Jesus! With the shaking. Dear Lord. Is it gone, Rosamarine? I suppose. What was that? That thing anyhow. They're preparing for your arrival, it seems. That's me. I've never seen him this eager, I must say.
What in the Lord's name?
What in the Lord's name is going on here? You'll slip away. If you don't hurry, I'll lose you.
Rosamarine.
Rosemary, what's wrong with you?
Elise. Out with it.
I've had it. We're leaving this place. Yay. No party talk? A statue of me? Trying to lure you in is he. Huh? Isn't this what you most desire? Glory, luxury, prestige? He's trying to show you that. Let's get out of here, Rosamarine. Yeah, but how? This way? Ah, more chasing. I don't think he goes up here. It died somehow.
Rosamarine!
Come, quick, you have to get up. I will lose you again, my beloved. If I don't hurry, you'll slip away.
What in the Lord's name?
You're not Rosamarine. I guess she went to the forest that makes you old. Idiot. There you go. It was a dream, I think. That was weirdly, like, unnecessarily dramatic. What am I to do? I feel so confused. I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going. That wasn't Rosamarine either. Oh, what am I getting myself into? I'm so utterly alone. Let me guide you, Elise. Rosamarine. Oh, it's another musical number. Wild and wandering thistle. And that's what happened. Mitsworth, Wednesday. When did I get here? That dream I had about Rosamarine.
Rosamarine!
I have to find her. My eye! That wretched crow. I had to find Rosamarine. Find Rosamarine. I guess. I bet she's in town. Where's Flock? I haven't seen him in like a very long time. Oh, there he is. There you are, Flock. Ought to be nice being a goat, huh? Not one care in the world. Oblivious to everything. Yeah? Is she in the chicken coop or whatever? Oh, there she is.
Rosemarine! Good morning, Elise.
Ah, good morning. Have you completely lost your wits, Rosemarine? Last night in the woods. What were you thinking, saying...
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't... You weren't yourself, Rosemarine. What do you mean?
Out with it!
Oh, don't give me that now.
Oh,
No, Elise, I didn't even step foot in the woods. You were with me the entire time, Rosemarine. No, I wasn't. I couldn't follow you into the woods. The trees blocked my path. You went on ahead no matter how much I called for you, and I did wait for you, but you never came back for me. If that wasn't Rosemarine, then who in the Lord's name?
you alright, Elise?
Is everything alright? You look a little...
Rosemarine.
You can talk to me. You don't have to keep it all to yourself.
You know...
I had a dream about you. It was...
Elise.
I saw you and your grandmother, and it felt like I was seeing my path to finding you in Kefferberg.
It's fate.
Oh, Elise, it's fate.
Mm,
Fate, you say? You still don't believe it, do you? Hard not to after last night. Oh, did you get it? Huh? Why, the testament, Elise.
now that you
Yes,
mention
those crows, I was offered a strand of my own hair and... Oh, Elise, that's wonderful. All you need to do is prepare it to be eaten. Eaten? Remember, these are the gifts you're giving to him, Elise. But it's hair.
Yes.
A part of your own mortal body, yes. Gifts for the host. Food, drink, and good company. Food, you say? The tender flesh needs to be food?
Are you alright?
You look tired, Elise. Is everything alright? I feel like I'm losing my wits, Rosemarine. Come now, let's head out to work. Everything's falling into place, Elise. You'll see. Yeah. Say, Elise. I've been wondering about that room upstairs. Granny Hole's bedroom? What about it? Wouldn't you like me to clean that as well? There's no need. I don't go in there at all. All the more reason to give it a good sweeping. I haven't been in there ever since she passed away, you see. Oh, I'm so sorry, Elise. I didn't mean to. That's alright. In fact, I don't even have the key anymore. I locked it up the day she passed, and I don't know where I put it. I understand, Elise. I wonder what happened to that key. Knowing myself, I may have thrown it off the peaks. Maybe. Yeah, this seems like an old game. It's not. It's released in October of this year. On Halloween, I think. What? What's this? Would you like to revisit the game's tutorials? No. What am I doing? Head to Kefferberg Village. Hey, you guys, I had a weird dream. A crow pecked my eyes. This is what I'm gonna say to them. Still has like a nostalgic too, like somehow. It does have like that, what's it called? Like 80s aesthetic to it. That's actually what drove me to this game. The crows. Oh, there's so many crows. What?
Is this?
Are these what are these crows doing here?
Are you
Elise, is everything alright? This can't be good. I'd best hurry. Something I'd say is worth wondering about, Rosemarine, is how Flock lost his eye, wouldn't you say? Oh, I've always wondered about that. I suppose he must have gotten injured, or could have been a branch, or he might have fallen perhaps. It doesn't seem he's in pain, at least. Oh, how I wish I could talk to him. I have so many questions, such as why he followed me, firstly. Your hat's made of hay. That's my best guess. Oh, and I'd ask him his name too. Isn't it Flock? I was the one who thought of that. It's not really his name. He's a goat, Rosamarine. Why? But he still has his own character, at least. We're done wondering about useless things, Rosamarine. Oh, but it's too much fun, isn't it? What's this little pattern over here? I guess it's nothing. Go away. Oh, what's this? It's an acorn. There are so many crows. Well, left a like I kind of just passed by before sleeping. Okay. Have a good night now. Unless you're not going to sleep now, in which case, welcome. What's all this? I don't think I've ever seen so many crows at once. Come, Rosamarine, we must find out what's going on. Here. Say, Rosamarine, you know how to sew, don't you? Somewhat, yes. That explains it, I suppose. Explains what? Why the patches on your dress are so clumsy. We could ask Miss Mariel to help you, you know? Oh, but I quite like my dress. That's alright, but I'd say you deserve better. Newer clothes is all. I don't need better, Elise. This is my dress. It's been with me for years now. All these patches and tears mean something to me, you see? What does that moon-shaped one mean, then? Oh, this is from an old blanket of mine. It brings me comfort to have it with me wherever I go. And the squares? Granny patched it for me when I fell off a tree. I can't bring myself to part with it now that she's gone. Fine. You have your reasons. I appreciate the thought, Elise. Find out what happened. We'll be scraping bird poop off the roofs for weeks, Elma. Oh, Elise, would you look at this nonsense? These crows, I see. All of Kefferberg is thick with filthy things. I told everyone I've seen them yesterday, Miss Elma. They're a pest, and Lord knows where they've come from. Oh, but they're not dangerous, I'm certain. What are you saying, lass? Of course they are. You'd best talk some sense into your cousin, Elise. She's clearly not all there, the poor lass. Alright, let's go, Rosamarine. Ah, yes. There's so many crows. There's feathers everywhere. Many blemished, discolored, and wrinkled apples await to be fed to the livestock. Wait, you just feed rotten apples to livestock? Why? That's not very healthy. How many afternoons did I spend here washing these folks' clothes, I wonder? Kefferberg's washing well. A statue of a fish stands in the center. Anything over here? Can I climb the ladder? I can't. Do I have anything to sell? Leather purse, just that? Welma! Is what she probably hears every night. Oh look, this thing is almost it's coming along, I suppose. Whatever the heck this thing is, it's being built. No use whining about it, Jacob. It's a no. But Granny, what's wrong, Mrs. Marlin? It's Apple, lass. He came down with a fever last night. A fever? Is he all right? Lepkirchen said the poor lad was delirious. Please, let me go see him, Granny. Absolutely not, Jacob, and that's a final. Where is he right now, Miss Marlin? In church, I've heard. Oh, I could go wait for him by the fountain. Wait for your father to come back, Jacob. I wouldn't want you to... I wouldn't want you at these birds' mercy either. But Granny, this also goes for you too. Don't go near those crows, you hear? Oh, but have they hurt anyone? Lord knows they could. Crows only hurt those that hurt them, really. I should have believed you last night, Elise. I suppose not that it would prevent anything, though. Oh, the dreadful things are everywhere. They've been circling the windmill all morning, you see. The lads are still up there trying to do away with them. Circling the windmill, what for? Why, to steal our grain, at least. Those crows are a bad omen, that's for sure. I wouldn't want to lend old Jockin's notions any weight, but we should give it some thought, I'd say. Now that's a bad omen. Guys having a bird problem? I'll take good care of it, Father. There's nothing to see here, Elise. You'd best head back to town. You were the one who first saw these crows, weren't you, Elise? It's not as though you folks believed me when it mattered. I've said it last night, and I'll say it again. You're hiding. It matters not, old Jockin. Why is this guy everywhere? We must focus on the matter at hand. We all had our fill of trouble last night, didn't we? We don't need any more yelling, that's for certain. Now, they didn't steal that much grain, folks. How much did they steal, Mr. Gustav? About a sack in total. We got here in time to prevent the worst. The darn birds were building a nest in the oven. We ought to give it a good scrubbing later. It does not seem they're keen on attacking us, at least. We've locked it up and entrusted Eugene here with the key for now. I appreciate the trust. Of course, especially after all yesterday's going on. Because he was stolen from, or because he has no horse to steal the grain with. Who's the stand guard here, then? Before we get into that, Bernard, there's something I'd like to say. We're all well aware that what happened last night, however. We ought to stick together, folks. Now more than ever. You heard the man. Gefferberg is what we make of it. Don't forget that. I have to head back to church. Is Apple feeling better, Father? That's what I'm looking into, Finn. You'd best go with Elise, Lepkirchen. Lepkirchen will fill you in, I'm certain. Will do, Mr. Gustav. I was wondering, Elise. Mr. Bernard said the crows were trying to make a nest in the oven. I suppose it's a cozy little nook. I don't see what's so there's an oven in the windmill, right? There's always been an oven in the windmill, Rosemarine. What's the tender flesh, Elise? Wouldn't this be a good way to prepare it? Making bread out of it, you say? Maybe you could ask about town if they'd let you in. That's rather risky, Rosemarine. I suppose, but I can't think of any other way either. Not if I want to find him. It's worth a try, I'd say. Alright, I'll see what I can find out. This is the Rosemarine I know, there's no doubt. I don't know what to make of last night's Rosemarine, though. I'd say they snuck in through the roof, Gustav. When did you realize the crows were in the windmill, Mr. Ludwig? Heinrich came out to collect some flour this morning. He was the one who gave the alert. So you've locked it up, have you? We must keep those birds out, at least, or they'll take all our grain. You could draw them out. Are you standing here all day? Maybe if you scattered some grain elsewhere, Mr. Gustav. The windmill could still be available, and we thought about that, at least. Nobody was in favor of wasting any more grain, lass. Ah, I see. We ought to keep close eye on the windmill, at least. You can have a word with Eugene, perhaps. No, of course. Anything over here? Nope. What's this? Rosemarine's right. I ought to find a way to get in there. Asking around town should be enough, but... But what? Yo. Better days will come, lad. When I'm settled in Primeldorf, God willing, don't make hasty decisions, Eugene. What is it, Elise? You're rather trusted, Mr. Eugene. I was wondering about the key. These are both rather blunt. This? To the windmill, Mr. Eugene. Was anyone asking for it last? Not necessarily, Mr. Wilhelm. I'm the one who'd like to use it. Did you forget anything in there, Elise? I was hoping to make some bread, Mr. Eugene. That can wait, Elise. Here you go. Bread. Ah, you didn't have to, Mr. Wilhelm. I'll be holding on to this key until the evening, either way. Truly, we wouldn't want folks to all start wanting to make bread today, too. Suspicion up! Why did that raise suspicion? That's weird. I wonder why they're circling the windmill. It's not because of the grain, that's for certain. What, these two? Yeah, these... Let's go to the church. I just hope Muffy isn't here. Who? There was somebody here. Oh, it was a dog. Mrs. Odili. Eek. Don't tell me you're hiding from the crows. I'm not going anywhere near those dreadful things. Oh, this is all your fault. Why? What did I do? How is this our fault, Mrs. Odili? You two are hiding something, I know it. Old Jockin's being taken for a fool, but I know you. Is this because of what I said yesterday, Mrs. Odili? All these awful things on. I understand it's frightening, Mrs. Odili, but you can't. Oh, but these crows weren't enough. Even our children are hexed now. What are you? Shoo, shoo, leave me be, you. Suspicion up! I'd best go lend the lads a hand, Brunhilde. No, Guido, please don't go. What's going on here? You don't mean to say you haven't seen them, do you? I've seen them before. Anyone else in Kefferberg has, you know. Ma, you ought to know something about this then. Oh, please stop with that nonsense, Miss Wilma. Those wretched things broke into the windmill, Elise. Hence why I'd best head back there, Brunhilde. She's pregnant, Guido. Don't let her get worked up. They broke into the windmill, Mr. Guido. Stole our grain, the bastards. I must go, Brunhilde. I can't stand here all day. Oh, Guido, why did they attack me while you're away? I don't know. That sounds like a you problem. I thought that was Muffy for a second. What's going on here? Ah, it's nice to see you, Elise. You've heard about Apfel, I assume? No, I haven't. Apfel was very ill last night, Elise. He had a very high fever. He was delirious. Okay, so talking to the people doesn't matter. Oh, the poor lad. I can't bear looking at his little hands. What about them, Mrs. Dorothy? It's best you hear from me, Elise, so you get the real story. You've been up all night, Lisbeth. We can tell her. Apfel is fine now, as you can see. But last night I was awoken by him moaning, speaking nonsense. His fever was boiling him alive. We called for Father Hans and brought him to church, but Apfel have never been so ill. I thought I'd lose him. He wasn't all there either. Kept mumbling to himself, and I don't know how, but his hands are injured. It's horrifying, and they were so bloody. As if they were pecked at by something. I can't explain it. He's got like little scribbles on his hand. He got into the pens again. Please collect yourself, Miss Lisbeth. That's right, Mrs. Lisbeth. Take deep breaths. At first I thought he'd caught the goat sickness somehow, but it doesn't explain his hands or what happened to my goats. Oh, this is my disgrace. It's all right, Mrs. Lisbeth. We're all here for you. It's all right.
You know,
What about the goats? It must have happened while we were praying for Apfel in church. When Mrs. Lisbeth went to fetch him dry clothes, she happened upon two of her goats lying on the ground. They'd bled to death, their tongues had been ripped out, and their heads were severed too. You can rest assured we'll help you, Mrs. Lisbeth. I shall arrange for a doctor to come as soon as possible. What am I to do with one sick goat, Father? We'll make certain you and the children don't go without, Mrs. Lisbeth. You're welcome to have supper with Finn, and any time, Lisbeth. Thank you, but I don't have strength, Dorothea. Mrs. Dorothea will be looking after Apfel, Mrs. Lisbeth. You'd best go home and rest for the day. Of course, Father. Thank you. Come, I'll walk with you and Apfel home.
I'm sorry,
This is awful, Elise. I ought to pay them a visit later. Give them some bread. It's one thing after another, isn't it? But first things first. I ought to figure out how I'm going to get my hands on that key. Romantic date available. Whose is it? Viewpoint. You look awful, Leprechaun. It's no wonder, is it? Seeing Ethel so ill has had me worried about him all night. Mrs. Lisbeth said he was mumbling to himself. He was having convulsions, speaking of the witch too. Sounds like he's been listening to too much of the old Jockin's nonsense, that's what. I think so too. What about Ethel's hands? What was that about? I'd say he did that to himself. He was gripping his fist the entire time, so... Say, Leprechaun, if this is about last night, Elise, what else would it be about, Lip? I'm worried about you. They gave me a lecture is all. Mr. Gustav was very supportive of me, but Father Hans, oh, that old geezer better not have. Father Hans isn't all there either, Elise. What do you mean, isn't all there? Old Jockin's very much convinced you saw those crows for a reason, and Father Hans started to believe him, I think. Oh, for goodness sake. Be careful, Elise. There's only so much I can do for you. Religion. What that say? Keep Muffy well something. Keep Muffy well fed. God dang it, so I need to do stuff with her. God dang it. First world problems. My PC is too strong. I can't read the tips menu. Preserve your matches. I'd best not wander about too far. What's over there? Shishwa. This thing's so faded I can't even read it. Left. Brimeldorf, Kifferberg Peaks. I'm going the wrong way. Come on. Why can't I just fast travel? Because, like, immersion. There she is. I'll spend some time.
For goodness sake.
You and that goat of yours, Rosamarine.
Oh, Elise.
Oh, Elise, there's no need to be jealous. I'm not jealous of a goat, you. Isn't she, Flock? How would you like to sleep with him out in the granary, Rosamarine? I'd have Flock to hold close. I wouldn't be cold at all.
For goodness sake.
Why, you? Oh, Flock, don't get too close to the edge. You be careful too, Rosamarine. You can see everything from here, can't you? I suppose. Something's on your mind, Elise. I can tell. Can't even be left to brood in peace, can I? You're going through some changes, that's all. Some changes, you say? Your path will become clearer and clearer. You'll see. Aren't you a little too cheery? I don't know about this. This? It almost feels like you're mocking me, Rosamarine. Come now, Elise. Give me your hands. Rosamarine, what are you... Let's dance, Elise. You're going too fast, Rosamarine. You're approaching the full moon, Elise. You know what that means. How would I know such a thing? It's time to celebrate new beginnings.
I'm here for you.
The new beginnings together.
For goodness
What new
sake.
beginnings, Rosamarine? You're not making sense. Why, you following your dreams, Elise. The fulfillment of your purpose, too. Everything's coming together, just the way the stars told me it would.
Rosamarine!
We ought to celebrate our good fortune, Elise.
Wait!
Wait, Rosamarine, you're spinning too fast. And then they fell.
Right, Elise. For goodness sake!
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't think... I used to dance with Granny like this every month and I... You swung your Granny around like this? Of course, every month. You're truly... Whether you believe me or not, Elise, let me put it this way. You see that castle in the distance, don't you? Yeah? Yes. It may seem far away from where you stand now, but the stars are even further away. Yet they still guided me to you, didn't they?
Rosamarine.
Are there any other places with pretty views in Kefferberg? I suppose the windmill's not bad. Will you meet me there tomorrow afternoon then?
I see.
Our new beginning together, she says.
I'm sorry.
Elise? I'll be there, Rosamarine. We'd best head back now.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, we got a little heart. You know, the game isn't really giving us a lot of options. It's just keeps giving us what's it called, Freya and what's it called, Rosamarine. Check Cashel. Alright, what are we doing? Play Kiss the Rat, help Wilhelm with the chickens. Ah, the chickens again, huh? Alright, we'll help with the chickens. Yeah. Yeah. I'm good at that. I hope the chickens aren't in a bad mood because of the crows. Isn't that like a thing? Or like chickens are always like scared of crows or something? Or is that like a weird like superstition? Son of a crap, there's Muffy.
Muffy.
It's you! Consume food items.
For goodness
That's enough, I'm not giving you one more crumb. Well, you promised me some lepkerchin, you dick. I promise you nothing, Mercy. Folks already think it's strange, at least, that you know about the crows since yesterday.
that's so.
You know what? Why don't you go ahead? Who's to believe a scrawny little squealer like you anyhow? Old Jockin does, at least. Miss Odile does too. Oh, do they? What are you telling them then? That I saw you talking with the crows yesterday. There was a golden one too, wasn't there?
Muffy.
Why, you... Following you about town is truly so much fun, Elise. I just know you had the lipkerchin you promised me tucked away somewhere. Just had to be lipkerchin, huh?
Alright.
You keep your mouth shut, you hear? I don't want to add any more of those folks' imaginations. Why? But they're not imagining anything, are they?
Oh, shut it.
Shut it, Muddy. Not one more word about this. I'll keep quiet, but I was wondering. I gave you what you wanted, so go away. All right, but why don't you bring me some hearty soup tomorrow?
Out with it.
Off with you, Mandy. Suspicion down. Yay. Oh, is that what that is? That little... The hat's at the... Where my hat's at? I heard a cat. This? Suspicion. Ah, so that is what that is. I guess I better get some hearty soup then. Where do I get the hearty soup again? It's here, right? How much money do I have? 26? Whoops. I better help with the apples first. Or the chickens. Dude, frickin' Muffy. Why does she hate me so much? She's the town rat. She just tells everyone rumors and stuff. Where's the... There you are. Are you one to eat a lot of eggs, Elise? What else is there to eat in this town anyhow? Oh, you have enough for a hog or two, I'm certain. Huh? Anyhow, won't you fetch me a few eggs for supper? Sure. Let's have you pitch in for that hog. What do you say? If you bring me the entire coop, I will. Do you want Rosamarine's help? Nah. Here we go with the chickens again. Pick egg. Egg. Grab it! Turn around! God dang, why is that so hard? Go! Why is there so much lag to this? I hate this game. Okay. God, the amount of lag this game has. They sure really do like laying eggs. $37. That was only an A? Continue. God dang, I was going to try again. See if maybe that gives me more money or something. Probably doesn't. Alright, alright, you did well, Elise. Here you go for your time. Yay. Thank you, Mrs. William, or Mr. I can't tell. Wilhelm. Think of me when you get that hog, you hear? Is he mocking me, or... Yay. I need some sustenance. Romantic date available. I can just buy another one of these. Eat some bread. There. Full heal. I'm still a little nuts though. Need to go buy me some soup. There's freaking Muffy. Oh, whoops, this way. We shop. Give me some soup. I'm here for the soup. Hearty soup. Dang! Fine. This is 50. I can't afford that. I'll get some sausage, I guess. Ointment, bandages. I still have a crap ton of matches. I guess I'll spend the rest on bread if I even can't afford it. Do I have anything to sell? I sold everything. Okay. Yeah, dang it. Like this? Meet Freya at the village inn. Is that the only thing? I guess so. There she is. I'll spend some time with her. Enjoying yourself, are you?
Elise!
Oh, Elise. I'm so glad you're here. I was losing my wits.
Now that you
Mrs.
mention
Wilma's been giving you a hard time, I wager. I don't want to be mean, but she can be a little pushy. Ill-bred and ungrateful, that's what she is.
Oh,
Elise. All of Kefferberg would agree with me, and you know it. Sit now. Let's stop talking about Mrs. Wilma for a moment. You put up with too much of these folks' nonsense, Freya. You don't have much of a choice, the way I see it. Yes, you do, Freya. Can you get this flower out of my hair? It's itching. Folks have always praised me left and right, Elise. I can't help but feel I ought to live up to their expectations. You don't have to live up to anything, you know that?
no.
You wouldn't understand, Elise. Huh? Daisies truly do suit you, don't they?
For goodness sake.
You keep avoiding the subject, Freya. Not on purpose. You're not serious about this. It very much is, Freya. I don't know. What happens if I hit auto? Nothing. This one? You know it. I know it.
I know.
I've always been ashamed of what I did, Elise. It's alright, Freya. It's in the past. Folks kept pitting us against each other when we were children, and I... Oh, Elise, I ought to confess. Huh? The eggs you picked for Mrs. Bertha the day I broke them. I broke them on purpose. Freya? I made a mess of her laundry that day, and I was so afraid I had her give you an earful instead so she'd forget about me.
For goodness sake.
I'm so sorry, Elise. I did so many bad things back then. Blaming you for my blunders, getting you in trouble at every glance, telling the townsfolk you weren't capable so they'd ask me, and...
I see.
I said it's alright, Freya. I hadn't understand how I felt back then either, so
For goodness sake.
I don't hold any of that against you. Then, when you said I was overcompensating,
You know,
I understand, Freya. I know how you feel, alright? Alright?
Elise.
Elise. Things are different now, aren't they? We've been spending more time together, being honest with each other.
Elise.
Oh, Elise. I like being your friend, Freya. Let's put it up behind it and... Oh, Elise. Bone.
Wonderful.
I love spending time with you too. I've always wanted to get close to you. Freya, I can't breathe. Now that we're truly friends, I'm truly so. Oh, I'm so happy. Yeah, Freya. I have to have said all this a lot sooner. Yeah. Freya, dearie, how are the reeds coming along? Oh, Mrs. Wilma. How are you so strong? Before I go, Elise, I'll be home all afternoon tomorrow. I'll be there. Freya. I'm coming, Mrs. Wilma.
Sorry.
For goodness sake. I think I'd better sit down a moment. Yay! We have another waifu. Another waifu heart. Meet Freya at her house. Meet Lepkerchin at the bakery. Meet Lepkerchin at the bakery. Have dinner with Rosamarine. Are we not gonna do anything about the key? I guess not. What happens if I go there now? I wonder, what's my stuff at? Suspicion. Rosamarine. Freya. Lepkerchin. Nothing. We've literally had nothing to do with Lepkerchin. It's like this game wants us to do both Rosamarine and Freya. Mostly Rosamarine, really. I'm not entirely sure why they're not giving us anything for Lepkerchin. She just... what's this? Another one I see. Huh? Say, what is it you're meeting him for? I don't think that's any of your business. Let me tell you something then. Forsake all you think you know about yourself. What do you mean? There's no amount of determination that can save you from him. Once you're in the woods, once you go through the door, what? You'll be left with nothing but harrowing regret. Why are you telling me all this? Apple strudel. Thank you. Oops. I was already there, wasn't I? Flaky apple strudel, neatly decorated and sliced into thick portions. I've never had real strudel before. Rosamarine's right. And I can't just ask the guy again. My suspicion will go up, I think. Alright, well, let's go get our bread from Lepkerchin and get out. Because I guess this game hates Lepkerchin. I feel so bad for her. All she does is give us food, and she gets like yelled at. Wait, aren't you the guy? Nah. Forget it. Wait, hold up a second before we go any further. What happens if I go into church? Anything? No, I guess not. What about over here? The Fragment Mountain Breeze. It really do be breezy. That a mouse? It's just a random mouse hanging around. Wait, Elise. What now, Ludwig? There you are, lassie. Huh? We need to have a word with you, Elise. A word with me, you say? Your cousin's been going about town spreading again? Such as? Why, saying the crows are nothing to fret about, for instance. She's a kind soul, Mrs. Ilma. What does that matter? She isn't afraid of any animal, on the contrary. I see how that might be true, Elise, but still, we're to be wary of such things, not make little of them. I understand, Mrs. Elma. But that's not all, lass. She's been asking about Ethel's fever, you see. Why she's worried, Mr. Ludwig. What of it? Everyone's worried about Ethel. Why wouldn't she be? Well, that's a fair point, Elise. I don't think there's any point of making too much of things, Mrs. Elma. This is dangerous. I ought to go make certain to bring Rosemarie to work with me. Except she... Oh, wait a minute. I think she means like with the tasks. I have to bring her with me. Dang it, that means I have to waste bread. I'll have to make a deal with this every day. Or I'll have to deal with this every day. That's dumb. That's a dumb way to make waifus. I know, Elise. I haven't said anything yet, have I? You don't have to, Elise. What am I to do with you, Leprechaun? At least tell me you'll get a good night's sleep tonight. If nobody else breaks into a fever, I might. Here's your bread, Elise. 2 bread. What's on your mind, Leprechaun? Things that would upset you, Elise. I'm not certain you trust me at all. I trust you enough not to ask about it. You keep coming back to this, Leb. If there's... I mean it. I meant it, Elise. You don't have to tell me. Whatever it is, you can't tell me. I won't pry. You trust me that much, huh? Even if you truly were the witch. Leprechaun. I mean it, Elise. I trust you'll tell me in time, whenever you're ready. You're truly tired. For someone who's so attentive to others, Leprechaun, you're not... I'll see you about town tomorrow. For goodness sake, you're so stubborn. Go ahead and keep your secrets. I feel so bad for Leprechaun, dude. Elise. Elise, come quick. What's the matter, Jacob? It's Apfel. He's gone missing. What? Oh, please, come quick, Elise. No, that's not good. The frickin' Muffy. We must go and look for him. That's right. We can't sit about waiting forever. What's going on here? Apfel's gone missing, Elise. Hopefully the lads will find him in their patrol. They will happen upon him, I'm certain. They don't know he's missing, Father. By the time they're back, my poor boy could have... Mama. We all need to remain calm. Calm, Father. My boy is missing. Lord knows he's all right, let alone if the worst has happened. We all knew these crows were an omen.
Out with it.
Not this again, you old wretch. Ought to have taken the lad to the witch. What a horrible thing to say, old Jockin.
You old geezer.
You truly have no decency, you. We cannot give it to hysteria, brethren. Oh, to think the lads went out in search of crows. The crows were a threat, lass. Oh, that's it. I'm going looking for him myself.
Anyway.
I'll go. Let me be one to go, Mrs. Lisbeth. It's best we wait for the lads. I can't allow... Oh, were you really, Elise? Now there's a brave lass. Oh, but Father Hans is right. It's dangerous. Leave it to me, Mrs. Lisbeth. Oh, Elise. I do not condone your disobedience, Elise. I do. I need you to go, Elise, for Angelica's sake as well. Truly, the poor lass can't be without a mother. We can't lend a hand with whatever you need, Elise. We can. You'd best make certain you have enough food and matches, dear. I'll be here, Elise. Let me know when you're leaving. Oh boy. What's with these commercial breaks? I gotta make it as anime as possible, that's why. Find your way to the woods. Ask Eugene about the key. Oh, I'm certain he's alright, dearie. I can only hope you're right, Mrs. Muriel. We must keep a positive outlook, Mrs. Lisbeth. I thought you didn't condone my disobedience, Father. My duty is to care for my brethren's well-being, Elise. You ought to be aware of it is dangerous. The lass couldn't bear the thought, Father. We can't leave Apfel roaming the woods all by himself. Lord knows how sick he was yesterday. If that fever were to strike him again, in those woods... I'll make certain I find him, Mrs. Lisbeth. I appreciate it, Elise. But if you find it's too dangerous... Elise will find him, Lisbeth. You must trust the lass. Here you go, Elise. Please be careful. Ointment. Thank you, Mrs. Lisbeth. We'll make certain to send the lads after you when they arrive. Don't wander out too far, you hear? Thank you, Elise. Oh, so suddenly you trust me, is that it? Suddenly I'm not so bad after all, huh? I'll go find Apple. A witch! A witch! Alright, well, onto the woods we go, I guess. Come on. The pathing is very specific. Oh, what's that? What's that? What's up? 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 What's that? It's an acorn. There's so many crows. Did that seriously take all night? Look for Ethel in the woods. It's this place again. Here I am again. I have to find Ethel and fast. Karam. Is this going to take me to a different place or the same place? The same place. Why can't I run here? It's so weird. Oh, what's going on? A new path. That crow's trying to tell me something, I suppose. How do you know this is the crow's doing? Oh boy. This isn't where I was yesterday, is it? No, you took a new path. Apple. Apple, can you hear me? I have to find him. Goodness knows what could have happened to him by now. I hope he didn't hit himself in these spikes. Mosaic slab. What's this thing? A tile? It's a slab with a depiction of mosaic or whatever the heck. Ah, these guys are back. Ignorance is bliss. Has nobody ever told you that? Plenty of times, I suppose. To be unable to grasp how fortunate we are until it's too late. Charmingly tragic, isn't it? I don't see what's so charming about it. You've come face to face with it too. The ruinous grief of your biggest, heaviest regret. What's yours then? The same as yours. We all share the same penance. Talking to girls like this is never a very pleasant experience, is it? Pearl Rosary. Ah, my sanity. Like it matters. Mosaic slab. I wonder what I could do with these mosaic slabs. Oh, what's this? It's an acorn. 2 of them. I'm pretty much full health, so I don't really need them. I think I found the place where I'm supposed to put them. It's missing pieces. Missing pieces. That's what I said. Thank you very much. I have to do this, don't I? I'm gonna have to Resident Evil this. Wait. An expensive looking rosary bearing a heavy silver cross and big shiny pearls fetches a moderate price. It says expensive. Did that do it? Not this. Oh, I probably use both of them. What's this? It's so important. There's a save. Okay. Let's go the other way. Maybe we can find another slab that way. This little area. Oh wait, we can't go over there. God dang it! Why? I can't be wandering around. I guess I have to go over there. Okay. 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 I don't quite have time to wonder about what I do. I should move along with fine info. Oh, now I can do this. Resident Evil. No. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing. I'm just like doing this randomly. Did it look like I was being smart? Why did you have to put the tiles in like a random order, Elise? You had the power to put them in the right order, but you didn't. Now, did you? Oh, that's right. I forgot she's dumb. Or just ignorant, really. How did I even get some of these in the places that I have them now? I don't even know where these pieces go. I just see a house, so I'm making a house. I already messed up. I saw that. This needs to go in the corner here. Resident Evil puzzle. Wait, is that it? And the last puzzle just kind of... This is my house. Is it though? It looks like a normal house. No, it can't be. I'm imagining things. I don't have time for this nonsense. I have to find Apple. Okay, what was the point of this? I surely don't have time to bother with this. Okay, that was eventful, I guess. I guess that was just to be the surprise that somebody's watching over me! Whoa! These puzzles were meant for me! Oh, what's this? Matches.
What in the Lord's name?
Is he dead? That's my house. I must be losing my mind. Grape juice. And grapevine. The tree. The monkey! The shoes. And the birds. Acorn. Yo-oh. Some kind of ritual.
What in the Lord's
What?
name?
What is this? My house. My progeny? That, Elise. That's not protege. Who's there? Come closer, Elise. Delve deeper into my grove. What in the Lord's name? Your fate, Elise. Your genesis is in the tapestry. Tree. That woman, she wished for a child of her own. At his doorstep, she kneeled and prayed, not to me, but to him. My grove became the vessel, my soil, the babe's mortal body. In my very womb, they celebrated their agreement. From him came what I lack, what I failed to lay my hands upon, a human soul to be nurtured in my womb, and later given to her as her daughter. What, whole? When in truth, it's me your body belongs to, Elise. What? In the Lord's name? There's something under the tapestry. We'll see what it is. Oh, okay, I'm doing this. This dough, its insides have been my womb, used for that woman's wish. I was used. Used? What in the Lord's name is going on here? What are these voices trying to tell me? Oh, I can move. You're wearing my brooch still, huh? What is one to do with the Lord's fails them, would you say? Wait, what are you? Our union was forced by the Lord himself, and yet my inability to bear a child drove a wedge between us. Who are you? So I did what I could. I resort to his blessing instead. I brought him, my beloved, in exchange for a baby. Wait, you can't be. All I can say to you, Elise, who's following in my steps, is that this is what my soulmate would have wanted me to do. For my sake, for our union's sake, and for yours as well. I knew it! I knew Hope made a wish, because like at the very beginning, they said, thank you for making my wish come true. I knew it! I knew it! Not that it was that big of a thing, but still. The last, it's as if she knew me. I don't know what's going on here, but I can't stay here any longer. I ought to find it and save Ethel. I'm pretty sure you can see... This isn't Granny Spindle. Nothing that's in here is real. It can't be. Completely destroyed. The old spindle leans dramatically supported by its last remaining wooden leg. The whole upper floor is missing. Now leading nowhere, the staircase is wrinkly and damaged. Steps are suspended as though floating in midair. Whatever was in the center is gone, I suppose. Several candles stand in the circle surrounding an old blood-stained piece of cloth. Such a foul smell. Thick crimson blood overflows from the cauldron's shattered rim, coating everything in its vicious sheen. Save. Ceramic grove of wheat. Sure are a lot of mosaics over here. What do any of them mean? Acorn. Finding a bunch of acorns now, apparently. There he is. He gonna die.
What in the Lord's name?
Apple. Hold tight. I'll get you out of there. I've seen this before. Let's get you out of here. Let's get you out of there and go home. There she is again.
Rosemarine.
She doesn't have an eye. Or she's just being edgy. The woodland, this grove, it's aching. Rosemarine, your flesh, your blood, your love. All that's rightfully mine, my progeny. This thing's not Rosemarine. I can give you all that you desire. What? My beloved daughter.
What in the Lord's
What
name?
are you? This lass, Rosemarine. Is she the one your heart desires? What are you? They're coming. We will meet again. A vile stench, tainting our grove,
Out with it!
It's you. The lad's staying where he is, lassie. The lad's staying.
Hurry it up!
Ethel, come now. Elise. Quickly, Ethel, we have to leave this place. That creature's brought him right into our beaks, lass. We're not about to waste a hearty meal. A hearty meal. Ah, my eye. Come, Ethel. We'll curse you. Dare not defy me. Leave the lad. We'll devour him.
Alright.
Ethel, run. I can't move, Elise.
What in the Lord's name?
He's mimicking my movements. My legs, they're moving on their own. That's a weird conclusion. He moves once and she goes, he's mimicking my movements. We have to leave this place, Ethel. Elise, I'm scared.
Anyway,
Come, Ethel, you have to move. You can't, remember? So, escape from the woodland. Okay, so we're gonna play that game, huh? Even though he's the one dying. Okay. This time I died. This is so stupid. Okay. I mean, this is so spooky. I don't want to kill him. I need stuff. Does the acorn? It gives me hearts, yeah. So slow. Good thing acorns are good for human consumption. God dang it. What the? Something hit me out of nothing. Yeah, this isn't annoying at all. That camera shake, I mean... Ah, I knew it. I thought they'd be a little cheeky. Dang it. They knew I'd be too impatient. How about now? Yeah! We made it, y'all! Ah, crap. Elise! My eye! Where are we going? Watch your step, Apple. We'll find a way. Does he run when I run? It's like a League of Legends thing. Oh, his path is not the same as me. Oh, watch it. This is a little weird. Wait. I think I have an idea. Yeah! Game physics. Oh, there's a thing there. I think it'd be better if I do it like this. Or not. Okay, good. I managed to manipulate it. Yeah, what? There's nothing there! Oh no, I have to start over, don't I? Puzzles. Well, it's not really a puzzle, it's more of a mirror thing. Yes, we know what's happening.
What in the Lord's name?
Come on, why can't I skip any of this?
That was tiring.
Long cutscene.
Marine.
Yes, we know what's going on.
What in the Lord's name?
Boink, boink, boink.
Out with it!
Still can't skip.
Hurry it up!
Why can't I skip this? Whoops. Just trying everything at this point. No, I can't move on my own.
What in the Lord's name? Anyway.
Okay, fine. I think I remember the path. Hopefully. Unless it changes. The heck, that was it, wasn't it? Guess not. No. Or guess it was. What? I hate how this just randomly... Or I guess the hitbox is just broken. Either way, I hate it. Dang it, I went down on accident. What? Jeez. Did I mention that I hate this game? Okay, now we're doing... Oh wait, there's a save right there. I could have... See, I didn't see that. Or maybe I did and I just ignored it. Where are my acorns at? Didn't I have 6 of them? Save your progress, go. Okay. I forgot how to do this already. God dang it. And now here comes the thing where like, what? Oh wait, there's spikes here. Can you see the spikes? I can barely see the spikes. Just barely. I saw the spikes like in the gap right there, but I didn't see the spikes on the wall. We're getting a little too into this. Better watch out. I feel like I'm gonna get hit. I think I know what they want me to do here. Dang it. Yay! Oh, we're not... He's not here with us. That's probably a bad idea. Was a bad idea. He can move on his own! At least, I can see where I'm going. Idiot.
Wait!
Don't wander around too much, Ethel. Try to follow my voice. Elise, where are you?
All right.
It's alright, Ethel. Walk in a straight line. I'll be watching over you. I feel dizzy, Elise. Trust me, Ethel, I'm right here.
Keep it together, Elise.
I must run to make sure I don't lose sight of him. Whoops. Yay. Ah, come on. Hey. I can see some shaky trees. We're about to meet the bullcrap birds again. Whoa, what happened? Was that an instant? He must have fallen or something, I don't know. Ah, great. Well, at least this I can skip. Flawless. I hate going horizontal. Frickin' birds. Maybe I'm supposed to stop there because it looks like there's like a little gap or something. Oh, great. Yeah, see right there. I mistook it for a wall, but it looks like I can actually go there. Oh, that's what that is. They're buttons. Oh, great. There's more. God dang it. Where's the other one? Right here. I thought he could see where he's going. Why is he just like walking into the abyss? Are those supposed to be threats? I'm sorry. Where's he going? This guy. Okay, we're home free. Are you all right, Ethel? Elise, I feel dizzy. Wait for me, I'm coming for you. She said wait for her. Why are you still walking? Where's he at? Elise, I'm with you now, Ethel. It'll be alright. Let's go now. Back to Kifferberg. Idiots. Can you imagine if that was actually like a trap? Broken shackles. Mama! Oh, thank heavens you're alright. Mama, Ethel. I was so scared, Mama. You're alright now, my boy. Oh, Ethel, I thought I'd never see you again. It's alright, my loves. We're together now. What a relief. Good Lord, Elise. You really did find him. It wasn't easy, that's for certain. Atta girl. Atta girl, Elise. Folks told us about it. You were about to set off after you, or we were about to. This is a monument to celebrate, folks. Prepare us a feast, Wilma. We're drinking to Elise tonight. Oh, how wonderful. I'll get right on it. We can't Why does Wilma look so much different in her sprite compared to like her art? It's so weird. We can't compromise the festival, Wilma. There's nothing better to celebrate than this, Father. The lad's right, Father. We ought to celebrate. To the end, folks. To the end. She saved Ethel, a witch!
Please, for goodness sake.
What are you doing here, Rosamarine? You weren't coming back, so I came back for you.
I'm sorry.
I saw you coming back with Ethel. He got lost in the woods. I went to go look for him, is all. Oh, but is he alright?
You know...
Say, Rosamarine, you've been home this whole time, haven't you? Yes, I made supper and everything. You were taking so long, I thought. Come, Elise, we ought to celebrate. I'll be right there, Mr. Henrik. You head on home, Rosamarine.
Yes.
Oh, alright. I won't take too long, alright? I'll be home waiting for you, Elise. Why not take her to celebrate? That's kind of selfish. This is my party, Rosamarine, not yours. Get your own party. This way. To the inn. I require refreshments, I think. Atta girl, Elise. Gifferberg owes you a great debt, Glass. Lord knows what could have happened had it not been for you. I was lucky is all. No, Elise, I owe you an apology. What matters is the apple is safe and sound, Father. Heinrich's right. We have a good reason to celebrate. Bottoms up, everyone. Yeah, to Elise, our bravest lass. To Elise, to Elise. Oh, you don't have to. Nonsense, lass. This is better than the festival even. A great deal better, indeed. It's our chance to unwind, folks. Why don't you grab some ale and go grab Freya for a dance, Elise? Ah, yes. We're drinking all night long, lads. How old is Elise? To Elise. Then again, back in the old days, even kids drink. Yay! Star. Love. Oh, it must have been so frightening, Elise. I'd say it was more frightening for Apple. It's one thing after another with him, isn't it? How is he, Elise? He seemed a little dazed, if I'm honest. No wonder the poor lad was lost in the woods for hours. Oh, I'll stop by Mrs. Lisbeth's first thing in the morning. She must be exhausted. I can't let Apple speak of what he saw in the woods. I'd wager you're as exhausted as Apple, Elise. I won't stay for long, Mrs. Ariane. Oh, we ought to celebrate while we can, then. Why don't we all have some ale? Can't say my mind is in the right place to celebrate. I'd best figure out what to do about that testament. I guess now we look for the key. Ask Eugene about the key. Wait, that's him right there, isn't it? Gustav. Atta girl, Elise. Oh look, no, it's Bernard. Lord, no, same thing. Okay! You could skip, you know. Ludwig. Heinrich. Wow, that's a lot of talk. Is that him? What's he doing all the way over here? There you are, Elise. The girl of the hour. Are you alright, Mr. Eugene? Not you too, Elise. A man has to make the most of what he's got left. Don't tell me the ale is all you've got, Mr. Eugene. Why don't you take this, Elise? Windmill key. The key. I won't be needing that where I'm going, that's for certain. Mr. Eugene. You be careful, Elise. These folks aren't to be trusted. Blaming the witch for what happened to my horses. They're all in on it, that's what. Can't very well tell him it really was the witch, can I? Gifferberg this, Gifferberg that. You're the only one in town who's not enamored with this rat hole of a town, at least. Ah, I suppose. Get away while you can, lest this place ruins you like it's ruined me. Craft a tender flesh. Find your way home. Both of those will take time, apparently. Or maybe not. We'll see. I can save here for some reason. Something's going down. I wonder if this bird has any, lore reason to be here. Oh, god dang it. I keep forgetting. Whoops. Huh? Okay. Where's the thing at? Vindemill. Whoa. You've come. Ow! Ah! The gift at last, the tender flesh.
With it.
I come here to do just that, you wretch. Show it to me. Your ardor, your longing for what wish of yours.
Ridiculous.
I've already been to your grove. I've cleared your trial. What else is it that you want from me? Your commitment. Show it to me, lassie. Your commitment. It got dark. Chop, kick. Okay. What are we chopping and what are we kicking? At this? Okay, I did good, I guess. Body parts make this spooky. That do it? Round 2. Jeez. Whoops. Oh, I have health for this. Instead of it being timed, it's like health based. Ah! I thought. I wonder what happens if you die. Wait a minute. Did that ruin the recording? No, it's all good. I saw that the notification was like smaller than usual. The tender flesh. That crow, it's gone. Tender flesh. It's got my hair in it. It'll do, I suppose. It's best I get out of here. The sooner the better. Dang, does that mean that Meg from Family Guy gave the tender flesh to Brian? My name is Elise. When did I... It's that dream again. But I was in town just now. Fire. Oh, I'm doing this. Alright, it's gonna do the thing again. Catcho. That's a catcho. No more catcho? It's you again. You again. Didn't you hear me? We'll be late for his banquet if you don't hurry.
Wait!
Banquet? What are you? There he goes. Spooky. Spooky. That flashbang, god dang. Tim Burton, you dick, get out of here. You're just gonna end the song just like that? That's the spookiest part of all. Also, my sanity is very low. Huh? It's morning already. I don't feel like I got any sleep at all. It's best I go find Rosemarine. Collect fireflies. 9. What are these firefly things? Are those supposed to be like a reference to like the events or something? Elise's brooch is part of the thing? An emerald brooch given to Elise by her grandmother on her deathbed. I'm assuming we're gonna have to give this to something at some point. Bread. I need some bread. Its toxicity is said to rejuvenate one's body. It's a fly amanita though. Is it bad? No, apparently it's good. Eat weird looking mushrooms. It's tasty. It's tasty and healthy for you. Disclaimer, do not eat mushrooms that look like that. Like, at all. That thing's poisonous. This game is a good example. Or... I'm begging you, Fluck. What's going on out there? Check out outside. Fine. Yeah, what's going on? Oh, please stay put, Flock. What's gone into him? Elise, he's throwing a temper tantrum is all. I didn't know goats could do such a thing. Oh yeah, they're kind of known for that. Don't you know? I had my hands full with breakfast. I couldn't give him much attention. It's what you get for spoiling him so much, that's what. I know, but I can't resist his sweet little chops. You're truly... Are you feeling better today, Elise? You still haven't told me about what happened. I can't tell her the full extent of it, can I? Not about what I saw in the woods or about her.
I'm sorry.
Are you listening, Elise? Huh? You were telling me about the woods. Apple got lost in the woods, that's all. I went in there to rescue him, I suppose. You're not telling me the whole truth, are you? Elise. There's someone in the woods, Rosemary. I don't know who they are, or what they want from me, but... I felt their presence there since Monday. Someone in the woodland, you say? I'm certain they hurt Apple, or lured him in even. Have you seen that old hag again, Elise? The one who told you about him and the testaments? Where's the goat going? I haven't seen that old hag since then, but that Rosemary I met in the woods. I don't know what to make of any of this. Do I? Elise, come, Rosemary. We should move along. Oh, it's best you go on ahead without me, Elise. I think I'd best find Flock. I'll be right there with you. Alright. And then she tried, or not, she's just gonna stay put. Head to Kefferberg. Alright, well, a lot is going on. But I think this is where we're gonna go ahead and end it off. Holy crap, almost 4 hours. I'm having too much fun. Anyways, this is where we're gonna go ahead and end it off. Yeah. Thank you so much for being here today. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 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 Yeah.